Okay. Hey everyone.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome to. Why is it welcome back? Sorry for the slight delay that we had. We were fixing some things and
You were
stuff.
goblins.
Yes, there are a lot of goblins tonight. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope we all have fun this session.
I don't
Sure.
trust
I
that.
don't,
don't like
like
that
the
thought.
way
I
you
don't like
say
it at
things.
We're literally
all.
starting off with trauma. That's already the first scene is trauma.
So but before anything else, a little bit of housekeeping, some announcements that we have. First of all, we would like to always thank Mossy Gator for the tokens and the some stream assets that we use. Comes from her, and at the same time, our Technomancer who was always there, Kenton. Thank you for always supporting us. Thank you for always being there. You are level 15 Technomancer who straight up kills those goblins. Thank you.
Excuse me.
And with that said, it's just gonna be like a really quick intro to today. Let's begin tonight's game. Our adventurers spend the day hunting for game, where they hunt a giant ember hare, spending the rest of the day camping and having a well-deserved time off. Although this tender moment is interrupted immediately when Aster's blood sword hunted him in his dreams and took control once more. Being unable to stop him, he vanishes from our party and is now nowhere to be found. And to make matters worse, a bolt of lightning crashes from the sky and hits the ground in the middle of their camp.
It's like trauma after trauma after trauma.
Yeah, a bolt of lightning hits the sky, hits from the sky and crashes onto the middle of the ground, leaving a symbol that is most familiar to Hayden. As lightning starts to clear up and the smoke starts to dissipate, the symbol is very visible to both Hayden and Marin's eyes. And after that, the rain starts to pour after a long time, making a puddle on the message written for him, saying, "Message received." It is now 3 a.m. and all of you were interrupted. All of you who were sleeping had their sleep interrupted by this commotion and the mix of the happenings, the goings on in the night. With that said, what do you guys want to do?
Master.
Alois is gonna put on a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Alois quickly takes his shirt and puts it on. Blood still dripping on the right side of his abdomen, but you can clearly see that there are no lacerations. There's not even a pierce in it. How about the others?
I'd like to quickly pack my things up so that my stuff doesn't get wet and I don't carry wet clothes.
Okay. You
I'm, just
immediately.
gonna, I'm also packing my stuff up from my own little makeshift one.
Okay. As the rain has just started a few droplets, you all immediately gather up your things and pitch down your tents, and put them all in their respective bags, readying yourselves for what's to come. What do you guys want to do?
Can we go inside the tiny hut?
Yeah, I haven't
Oh, for
left
sure.
it.
Yeah.
I'm Alois is probably still like on the floor there, stunned. So Tiny
For a
Hut's still
tiny
there.
hut, it's quite large, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alois, after you put your shirt
We're
back
gonna go
on,
inside.
you're kind of like just in shock. You're just
Yeah.
like your eyes is just forward. Miriam, sorry, what were you gonna say? You're gonna do?
Will you allow me to cast detect evil and good?
Oh yes. Can you ping it, please?
Yeah. Just a moment. No, I don't have it prepared. Can I ritual cast it though? Is that
Um,
a thing?
Unfortunately, you need to have it prepared before you can. Is it the channel divinity for you?
Hmm. No, no, it's not.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you have to have it
It's just a
prepared.
spell.
Hmm.
Okay.
Um.
All right.
So, with that said, do you have any alternate course of action, Miriam?
No, I don't have the spell.
Hmm.
Um, hmm.
Although, as you do enter the
Um,
tiny hut, you do see Alois. Because you did you leave the tiny hut after all that's happened, or did you just stay inside?
which one of us?
You, Miriam.
I left it to look at the lightning, and I was the one who read the message received.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, and now
Okay.
I'm gonna come back inside the hut. I'm a little frustrated right
Hmm.
now because I want
Bless.
to like cast a spell, but I can't. So I'm just going to check on Alois to see if they need help.
Okay. As you go to Alois, you see Alois's face is just. Alois, describe what you're feeling right now.
Alois is just overwhelmed with so many thoughts right now and
Hmm.
feelings. He really isn't sure how to process everything that happened in such like a fast. Um, it just happened really fast for him,
Hmm.
and right now he's just probably in like the smallest corner of his tiny hut, holding his like shirt really close to him,
Yeah.
kind of like wrapping it around himself, and it feels like he's been brought back a few hundred years when he felt this same type of helplessness. So I don't think he'll be able to speak a lot right now.
But fortunately, Miriam, with your passive wisdom and passive insight, you can tell that Alois is like very distraught. Like without even talking, you can sense
Okay.
the sum of his emotions.
Um, I'm gonna compartmentalize in my mind. I'm gonna put the Hayden thing on one side
Yes.
and not think about it
Yeah.
right now.
We're
Yeah.
gonna shelve this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bookmark this. I'll come back later. Right now I need to like check on Alois. I'm gonna help Alois up if they're still on the floor.
Yeah.
And without saying a word, I pull them in for a hug.
Alois is really heavy in your arms right now. He he just feels really heavy, like he can't stand on his own 2 feet, and he really leans in when you hug him, and you might
Mm,
feel a slight wetness as he buries his head on you.
yeah. I kind of pat you on the back and make soothing noises.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, I just apologize. I'm so sorry. I should have been there.
We could try and find Aster in the morning when the sun's up and when we can probably spot him easier.
Yeah, and that would be impossible with the rain right now.
Okay.
If you want, I think I had enough sleep. You guys can go rest, and I'll keep an eye out on things.
With that said, what is your course of action? So, are you guys going to go inside of the tiny hut while other people will keep watch?
I think so.
I will keep watch from inside the tiny hut, since you
Yes.
said like the tiny hut's opening isn't a door; it's kind of like curtains,
Yes,
Mhm.
curtains.
drapes. So I will be at the doorway of the tiny hut.
Okay. How about wind chimes? Wind chimes, what are you doing right now?
I think Winchimes would like to rest right now since he was part of the first watch, Lorin Segura. So I think Winchimes would kindly take off to rest. Maybe. Yeah.
So, wind chimes, I'm guessing Miriam and Alois will continue to rest all throughout the morning. Hayden, about you? Blaze
I'm
also
gonna,
will take watch for tonight.
I'm gonna sleep.
Okay. With that said, you guys continue to finish a long rest. If you guys are going to do it in increments, it would fulfill because your sleep got interrupted, right? So I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be like a continuation of the long rest that you wanted to have, and you guys will take a long rest. Miriam, can you please double check if you can change your spell to have detect good and evil in your long rest, so we can use it in the morning.
Oh, yeah, I can prepare like spells every time I long rest. So
Okay,
I
there you
am
go.
going to change a spell.
All right. With that said, the night, from what seemed to be a tender and like warm night, continues to be damp all across the middle and like throughout the morning. You find yourselves being woken up by a stronger downpour of the rain that were just like trickles as it started. As it all pours down, it seems to be brewing up a storm. But no thunder so far has been heard except for that one single lightning bolt that hit the ground. As a night continues on, the sun starts to slowly rise. It is now 6 a.m. as all of you
Is it
as all of you start to spring awake, finishing your long rest. What do you guys want to do?
What? We
is
should
it
go
still
find.
raining?
The rain is now harder than ever. The skies are dimly lit. You see that it's almost like nighttime still.
Mm.
Um, and the rain doesn't seem to be um, stopping anytime soon.
Damn.
Oof.
I wanted to try and see any tracks of Aster.
Can you please make me an investigation check? Um, with everyone awake now, yeah, you start to go out of the tiny hut and check for any.
18.
Okay, with an 18, with an 18, even though it's raining hard, um, you're used to the rain. You know this. You're kind of used to the rain.
So it always rains.
It always rains. You're kind of used to the rain, so even detecting tracks within the rain from where you come from, you kind of see um, just a faint marking of a footstep from a fancy boot
Okay.
west of where your tiny hut is.
I do relay this to the party that there is. I found some tracks of Aster's boots going westward.
Um, I follow Hayden as far as the tracks will go.
Okay. Is it just you two? Um, what's everyone else doing? Because like right now, Hayden came back to the
Mhm.
tiny hut and then addressed you all. Miriam, you immediately went to Hayden to try and initiate going out. How about the others?
I feel like Alois won't. He'll be the last one to leave
Okay.
because once he steps out of the tiny hut, it dissipates.
Yeah.
So he's really just in his little corner, waiting for wind chimes and Spade to
Mm.
make their move.
Okay. How about the other two? Oh, Ace. I can't hear you.
I was muted, but I'm gonna
Hey.
follow after Marin.
Okay. All right. So, how about wind chimes?
Uh, Winchams is like he takes out his wax coat and he puts it on because he doesn't like getting wet.
Okay. You see wind chimes putting on his wax coat. Yeah.
And Sugar, he kind of waits outside the tent just because he doesn't he doesn't want to leave Alois.
Okay.
Oh.
So, you three initiate the going out of the tiny hut first, with wind chimes kind of waiting for Alois to kind of look to where Aster was before he leaves. You kind of look at the dent in the bed where Aster used to lie down. You can see weirdly enough, you can see like a few droplets of blood still there, slowly fading. And then as you leave, as you both exit the tiny hut, um, speckles of like green, sparkles of like little sparkles of green light start to initiate like the fading process of the tiny hut. Now that everyone is outside, um, you are kind of dampened. Even though you're trying to protect yourselves from the rain, it is inevitable to not get wet in this kind of weather, as it is like raging outside. Although like the wax helps, yeah, but like your clothes still get kind of damp, and it's kind of irritating for you, which.
God.
What do you guys want to do?
Um, as do we get as far as where the footsteps take the tracks take us?
Okay. As far as the tracks are concerned, as you do go follow the tracks, you see that it leads back to the city.
Oh,
Oh.
spicy.
As you are greeted by the archway that greets the people, welcoming the people into back into the city of Lorin, you see that the tracks stop there
Oh,
and they kind
okay.
of disappear.
On the city, or like before the city.
Kind of like when the archway, as soon as like the archway is there, the tracks kind of like get muddled by the wet dirt because of how many people kind of like go back and forth. The carriages coming in and out. It gets like kind of muddled and like it's kind of hard to tell which one is Aster's.
Okay. So I'm not gonna use the spell because I'm just gonna detect all of the fiends in the city.
Oh God!
You're gonna find out every single evil person.
And that's not gonna help.
You realize that
Sure,
like
it's not gonna help.
multiple crimes have been happening.
Who knows? We might like defunct the crime syndicate looking for Aster or something. Who knows?
As you enter the archway of the city, though, I would like everyone to please make me a perception check.
Ooh.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Perception.
Oh wow,
so
Alois.
I got the 10.
I
Got
don't like
me.
Can I
So-
roll?
You like me.
Oh, there you go.
I don't like
Okay.
that.
Oh,
you
24.
Okay.
Wow.
As for Aloise and Miriam, also Spade, you see that the town is as busy as ever. It seems that the rain isn't stopping whatever business and economy this
economy.
And
this town
finance.
and
This
finance
Business words.
Business
Finance
words, y'all.
words. Smart
God.
sounding words.
You do see that a few like Crown's Guard are there, roaming about, and they all seem to not be bothered by the heavy rain. The smelters are still like active. You see that like a lot of the shops, a lot of like the inns and the taverns, the bathhouses are still open with like their lights on because of the dimmed out atmosphere created by the rain.
Are we?
What do you guys
Are we doing
think
anything?
about
Hmm.
splitting up?
Does Spade say that?
Where else could she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where else? Where else could they have gone? They don't know any other place in this town except for the inn, the tavern,
Or the
or
castle.
the palace.
Aster might have not, but whoever's controlling Aster might.
How about we, let's, how to say it, ask around. He's a pretty
most cer-
sparkly dude. He
You most
probably
certainly
must
can.
stand out.
Okay, let's ask around the first person we see.
The first person that you see, especially with a 24 perception roll, is a baker like hefting around a huge crate of flour. You see that within the crate are like sacks stored inside, and he is kind of a huge human male with a handlebar mustache and like bulging muscles. But also he wears like a baker's hat.
Hello.
His hair is
sir.
kind of salt and pepper as well.
Sir, can we ask a few questions?
Yes.
Have you seen a flamboyant looking tiefling in town?
He places down the crate. A what now?
A very
A purple
flamboyant,
tiefling.
you know,
Oh,
very very fancy looking.
a purple tiefling. He kind of like brushes his handlebar mustache. I might have. Yes.
Might?
Do we have to buy bread from him if you want to know?
I pull out an electrum piece. I don't
You
have any
see-
more change.
He
other than
immediately
this.
like, sees the election piece and like. Well, this flamboyant man that you're talking about, does he have ruffles on the side of his chest?
Yes.
Yeah.
He takes the election piece. I most certainly have seen him. Puts it on his pocket.
Can you tell us?
Please roll me a 1d6.
1d6.
Okay. I'll roll a 1d6.
Okay.
5.
With a 5, you hear him say, I last saw him with right on the other side of town. The restaurant that has the logo of a crab with a chef's hat. In there.
Okay.
It's called the Krabby Corner.
Can I roll
Thank
insight on this?
You most certainly can, yeah.
Thank you. I want to roll inside as well.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's a 12. Please roll in.
That's a 17.
But with all 17, he doesn't seem to be lying because you already gave him like money, and that's like what he needs.
It- Let's go. Let's go to the crabby
All right.
corner.
Just be careful with your floor. Just so yeah. I'm so confused. He was like carrying floor
In
in
the
this
rain?
pouring, raging
Right.
rain.
That shit's wet.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be useful.
That's why he's broke.
Places it on the other side.
I hope that shit's covered, or at least a roof.
Yeah.
Like God.
So as you do enter as you go to where he led you, you see a you see like a bustling business of a restaurant with like a lot of people going in and out, even as early as this morning is. But the thing is, you see a huge man standing by the door, even bigger than the baker from before. He seems to be a half orc that stands at a good like 6'5", and he has like tied up hair, and he seems to be like stopping the people from going in before they can go in.
Okay.
Oh my
It's
god.
like
This is weird for a restaurant to have a bouncer.
very much weird.
It's weird for reservations so early
Hello,
in the morning.
sir.
Hello.
Actually.
Welcome to the
Um,
Krabby Corner. Do you have a reservation?
No, but did the fancy-looking purple tiefling with an eye patch go inside?
A lot of very fancy looking folks come in and out of this place.
Purple tiefling, eye patch.
I've seen a few purple tieflings with eye patches every now and then. And of course, I'm not going to tell you because those are our customers.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello.
What meal are you serving now?
We serve a lot of good meals. Crabs. He points up to the sign.
You're taking reservations for breakfast?
Yes. You see, the Krabby Corner is fully booked almost all throughout the year. It's a very, very busy place that runs for 24 hours.
I see.
But probably not as busy for a Larenthal.
Oh,
He kind of like gauges a little bit.
you're one of them fancy folk.
Nudging.
Well, one of us
Alois.
is. And I kind of like
Nudging
grab
Alois,
Alois by the hand and like
nudging Alois
take
on the
him
side.
forward.
Alois kind
It's
of
like
like
step
just
aside.
he gets like dragged into it, and he still looks pretty out of it, but he's doing his best to look regal despite it being pouring.
I see that you carry with you a very sophisticated company. But unfortunately, we're fully booked for the day. I could put you in for a reservation if you know how to. He just like kind of gives you like,
Oh god.
Hmm.
I pull out. I pull out.
I wanna be generous.
Welcome to the bribery morning.
You know what? I pulled out 5 gold pieces, in like a pouch.
Just saying for business. If they're not paying you enough, then that probably means you should go find another job.
He looks at the 5 gold pieces. He kind of like, and he hears your comment.
you know, they pay me more than 5 gold pieces every day.
So why are you asking for more?
Business.
Alois adds another 5 wordlessly.
He immediately like
Ah, Egneseth, am I right? Seems that you do have a reservation in this place.
I look at Mirren and just like
Don't
pure
remember.
So he
confusion.
already took the 10 gold.
I'm also confused. I'm also confused. I don't remember telling him my name, but I guess.
Let's just go inside.
Alright, go Mirren. I'm just like pushing Mirren inside.
But before all of you go in, he kind of like stops you before you could go in.
Mhm.
And he points to the sign. Taps the sign. Couples
What-
only.
Alright. I'm sitting out.
Dude, we're like odd
Couples
number.
only.
We're odd numbers.
This is like a
Then how-
special
I'm-
occasion.
I'm
Which I'm-
sitting out as well.
No, Blaze is
When
there.
Shine like,
Blaze is there. Blaze is there. With you all.
I'm sitting out though.
When
Ah.
Chimes would prefer to stand in the rain.
Uh,
We're all
Someone give us a
standing
moment,
there.
please. A moment, please.
We'll watch
Of course.
We'll watch
I-
outside.
I go to the group and I say, guys, I'm only gonna say this once, but suck it up.
You
We'll
have
watch outside.
two
We see
choices.
Alois.
Alois
If Aster
or
comes up,
Blaze. You can be with Blaze
sure, I'll be with Blaze.
or Alois.
Blaze.
So, who's gonna go in?
No, actually, I think
So when
I-
he
I
says
only-
couples
only-
only, there's only like
two.
two people can
Oh.
go.
like as a
Couples
player,
only,
Is that what it
Um,
means?
but 2 by 2. Yes.
like as a player, lang,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
they only have like one table for Mirren.
like
Yes.
just like as a
Mhm.
player to
Mhm.
the other players, then
Okay.
it might not be that important, but I think somebody should wait outside just in case.
Aiden would prefer
Alois to like
waiting outside.
Aster ends up we like kasali tayo or something. Just in case
Okay.
he is
Someone
here.
keeping watch. So, like, some of the
Um,
party is
you
gonna
hear-
go in.
Keep watch. Aiden can
You
keep
hear
watch.
a voice in your head, Mirren, and it's Aloise's, and he's like, "It's all right." And if you would look to him, he just has like a small smile on his face.
All right. Me and
I'll-
Eloise will go inside. Someone patrol the front of this establishment, and someone go to the back of it, just in case.
I'll be in the back.
All right. Buddy system.
Okay.
No one goes alone.
I think it's. Okay. I think it's better if I stay with Blaze here in the front, and then when Chimes you go with Aiden in the back.
So some of you guys will go to the back of the restaurant, while some of you will enter. So who's gonna enter? I will.
Me and Eloise.
I'll take you to the restaurant now. So please place your tokens where you think you will be.
Okay.
Loading.
Where is the back?
The back is over here. The back is over here.
Yeah, me and Wind Chimes are on the back.
They have
And-
a piano?
Yes, the entrance is over there. So who's going inside?
Me and
Yeah,
Mirren.
man.
Okay.
Me and
Mirren and
Alois.
Alois.
Why can't I put myself down?
Oh,
I don't want to look
Oh.
sketchy. It's so hard to look
Where
up
am I?
on sketchy.
there you go.
There we
You're
are.
there. So, as the two of you go in, you see Hayden and Windchimes go make bolted to the right, and they go around the establishment. Yes,
Yeah.
and then Spade is
In front with Blaze. And as like Mirren and Eloise go in, I just go like, "What's up?" To the bouncer.
you see Blaze kind of just. She's just looking like
Yeah.
downwards on the rain, and then you both go to like the side. As for Aloise and Mirren, as you both enter the atmosphere immediately changes.
Hmm.
Can't hear the music.
As the atmosphere immediately changes, you feel the warmth of the inside of the restaurant immediately, like, kind of comfort you in a way that is so in contrast from the outside. It feels very warm on the inside as a little bit of music is playing, as the bard is sitting down on the piano making tunes and singing just to make the ambiance just the right amount of comforting and at the same time appetizing for the people going inside. As you do go inside, the both of you, please make me perception checks.
Okay. Uh, 21.
Thank you, Mirin.
With a, with a 21, you see that the restaurant is almost jam packed with a lot of patrons just eating a lot of food, a lot of like seafood that and the smell kind of whiffs through the air. It smells to you, Miriam. Smells like home. A lot of the dishes served here are mostly fish or and crabs, crustaceans, like shellfish and stuff. You see a waiter approach you, and you see him with slick back hair, half elf that stands at a good like 5'8". Hello.
We both look up because we're small.
Short, yeah.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Krabby Corner. My name is is Angel.
All right. Hello, Angel. Table for two, please.
Of course. Let me lead you to your seats. He leads you to your seats, which are close to the window.
Hmm.
From the outside, Hayden and the wind chimes can see you both take your seats. And on the other side of the restaurant, um, Blaze and Spade can make out like where you are in the restaurant, but it's kind of obscured by all of the people kind of dining. So the ones you can take a clear view of you on the inside are Wind Chimes and Hayden.
Is this only one floor?
Sweet. Yeah.
Yes, it is only one floor.
As we pass through, can we keep an eye out for any purple tieflings
Okay.
with an eye patch?
With a 21 though, you don't seem to see any specific tiefling from you going inside. You can see multiple different races though. Some are like there are like a few Asimars, humans, half elves, but there seems to be no tieflings in sight. The waiter immediately goes to Yumirin. So, what will we be having for this wonderful morning?
Oh, um, we shall start with lobster bisque, and if you could give us
Fine
some time to
choice.
think about the rest of it.
Very well. Lobster bisque. He goes away for a few good minutes, and you do have the time to discuss.
Mm. So, do you see anyone? I asked Alois.
He
You see
shakes
him
his
here.
head.
Oh, dear. Dear, dear, dear. Uh,
Do I see the door from where I'm facing? Like I see, like there's this, and I feel like Alois would be like,
You do see that door, yes. Yes. You do see that it's there.
you hear a voice in your head, Mirren, but there is a door
Mm.
behind you.
I see. Is there any way for us to go there? Um,
You most certainly can try.
Did you say that or did the waiter say that?
That was me.
Okay,
The
I
DM.
was like,
That was me, the DM.
Mr.
It's
FBI.
obvious. What the fuck?
With this, that's all that's going on outside. I would like you, wind chimes and Hayden on the other side to make me a
Yeah.
perception check as well.
Oh.
Anyone?
21. Ooh, 22.
Okay. You do notice, and as you kind of go around, hey, Henry,
Hi,
you do
Henry.
notice that as both of you kind of go around, you notice something strange about this restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be
Where's the kitchen?
no kitchen.
Actually,
Where is the kitchen? Huh.
There's a lot of food in the dining area.
How are they
What?
producing food without a kitchen? Is it underground? Something's weird.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you guys want to do?
Can like
Um,
they see us through the window?
I would say that Mirren specifically sees you, Hayden. Yes.
It's like waving like this.
okay, I look towards
You see
you.
a huge man.
There's a huge man.
And
I
then
look,
a
I
bird
look.
man. There's just two dudes in the window doing this.
can
I look like
follow
that meme.
Miran's...
I look like that meme from the monkey puppet and just
Yeah.
yeah.
Do I
Um,
notice
That's
this?
how I'm looking at them.
Although Aloise, yes, you do notice Mirren's eyeline kind of going to the left, and you see Hayden kind of waving his arms around.
He sees that and subtly like he points to the window, and Hayden, you hear Aloise's voice in your head. What's the matter?
Find it weird a restaurant has no kitchen.
As soon as he says that, you hear the waiter from behind. Lobster bisque to start off your wonderful meal. Places to lobster bisque.
My,
Their ass.
my arms
Enjoy.
are not just crossed, and if there's a wall behind me, I'm just gonna lean to it.
Enjoy.
You know.
You kind of see Hayden that he kind of like, and then ignores you. He kind of like lifts his eyes up towards you. You see, you kind of make eye contact with the waiter, and then he kind of like shifts his gaze towards Miriam once more and Eloise. Please enjoy your meal. Smiles.
If I may,
Thank you, Angel.
Yes.
for the first time, Aloise like talks. Is there any place I can freshen up? It's been raining outside.
Oh, of course. Of
Yes.
course. The bathroom is just beyond that door.
Alright.
What door?
Is that the same door he came in? Like he came out of?
He came from here, and then going to you guys.
Okay.
He doesn't open that door. This door remains closed.
Where did he come from?
Where did he get the
Where
food?
did he come? Even
Wait,
I'm
what the
confused.
fuck?
What is this
That's why I'm
weird
pointing
restaurant?
out. That's why I'm pointing out. Why is there no kitchen?
I look over to Mirren, kind of like a bit confused.
I'm confused as well. Is Angel still there?
Angel is still anticipating your orders, like your next set of order.
Oh, um, Can we please have some Cobb salad? And shrimp
Cobb
and lobster thermidor to start. I just give
Shrimp
him
and
like
lobster.
a complicated order that will take some time.
Of course, of course. Please.
Yes.
This time, instead of going behind you, he enters this door and then
He
closes it
enters.
from behind.
The same door that he said was the bathroom?
Hmm.
What?
This is magic bullshit.
What the
Um,
fuck?
All right.
Looking around, everyone in the thing are couples, right?
Yes, a lot of them are couples. Most of them are couples. I mean, all of them are couples. I'm just kidding. All of them are couples.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, kind of conscious. We need to keep up an act. So Alois kind of like has his hand out on the table for you, Mirin. And like a little smile on his face.
I take your hand and I hold it. Well,
And yes,
yeah. Go ahead.
you hear directly into your head now. Since it's a lot easier to cast the spell since we're holding hands.
Hmm.
The bathroom is also the kitchen?
I answer in my mind. That's very unhygienic.
As you do
Um,
say this, I would like you to make either an investigation or an Arcana check.
Investigation or
I suck
Arcana?
at both.
Let me see. I have 0 on both, so I'm either way.
Ah!
Oh god. Okay.
13.
Okay. On this side, though, Blaze and Spade. Blaze and Spade, from this window, you do see that a lot of them, yes, are couples. But I would like you start to notice something weird again. And I would like you to make either an investigation or a perception check.
Well,
What
I
did we
hate
get
my
ourselves
modifiers.
Mm. Oh, that was so close to like a 20. With an 8, the only thing that you do notice is that people seem to be enjoying their time on the inside, but their tables are empty.
Do I
Gabuga.
Mirren and Alois, you do see that the people are enjoying their food on the inside.
Galo.
can I from
Yes.
what I've since they got their food, do I see
Yes.
that do they have food from what I see?
You start to notice from the crowded inside that a lot of the people are just enjoying with like googly eyes on each other as couples.
This is some.
I'm gonna
Oh, this
go ahead to wind chimes and Hayden.
Okay.
In the
Since
back?
I'm
gonna
just
go
like,
around.
what's taking them so long if there's no one inside? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go around back.
No, I mean there are people. But the tables are empty. Like the tables.
Oh, the tables are empty.
Even that way,
Empty
even
chairs
Mirren and
empty
Alois's table.
tables.
Even Mirren and Aloise's table seem to be empty.
I'm like waving their hand again, trying to get their attention,
Do they make
I look-
gestures that they're eating?
I haven't tried it.
I haven't either.
No, I
With
mean
percep-
like
with
the
a
rest
perception
of-
with a perception of
Holding my
it
hand.
though, you can't tell. You just see them enjoying their time.
I'm like trying to get
It's weird.
either Mirren or Alois's attention.
I put my hand on the table and like cup my face and kind of like slowly turn to the window.
Okay. You see Hayden kind of like getting your attention, yeah.
I signal to Alois like Hayden's trying to tell us something.
Oh, honey, you're so fascinating. And Hayden, you hear another voice.
Oh,
You
honey,
hear
you're
Alois
so
again.
fascinating.
I don't know, man. I'm gay. I don't have to flirt with women.
Okay.
Is something the matter?
Where are your food?
It's in another one. It's in front of us.
You do look down straight at your table. There is a scrumptious plate of
Yeah.
lobster bisque.
So I send another message to Hayden, and it's like, it's right in front of us. What do you mean?
There's no food. From what I see, there's no food there. No.
Spade, as you circle around, reaching just in time towards Hayden. What do you do?
Yo, there's no food. There's nothing
Yeah,
on the
no.
table.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to tell them that
I'm
there's
so
no food on the
confused.
table.
Louise squeezes
And I-
your hand, Mirin, and he just gives you another
Yeah.
smile. And then you
Some
hear,
lobster thermidor
oh, thank you.
and cob salad.
What's taking them so long?
Can
Oh.
we have some refreshments, please?
Of course. What would you like?
Do you have any aged wines, perhaps? Your finest.
Of course. Some aged wine. The finest. He immediately leaves once more.
Oh,
You
according to
feel
them,
a
they're eating
squeeze.
something.
In your hand, Mirin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat the food. The people outside can't see it.
Has Mirren already taken a bite of the lobster bisque?
She's just like, damn,
I have my spoon ready, and I'm scooped up some soup, and I'm about to put it in my mouth, and I'm like, oh, and I slowly put it down.
Alois
I
kind
just,
of is idly stirring his. He brings it up to his lips and then he puts it back down like he's talking to Mirin. Kind of like that kind of. It looks like he's eating, but he always brings his spoon back down.
Even the spoons don't exist from what you can see on the outside.
Oh, yeah, did that,
So we're
like-
just doing this.
So
you
so
know, to the
basically, I'm
outside
just gonna
view.
look at. I'm gonna talk to. Just say to Hayden, like, I mean, you can see them better from here, and I'm just like peeking, and I see them just like doing this with their
Yeah.
hand.
And I would like you three on the outside to make me an Arcana or an Investigation check.
Ooh.
I'd go
Oh
for
my
the
God.
0 on both. So I'll just roll
There,
the
yeah,
zero.
same.
16. You know, the weirdest thing
Let's try
I've-
Arcana. Why not?
Oh, let's try Arcana. I'm 0 with Arcana.
We're all 0 on Arcana. Investigation.
9 and 9.
Hayden,
Let's try Arcana.
Hayden, with a 16, but it's Investigation, not Arcana, you do see something on every side of the establishment. One over here, another over here. There's one over by the door as well. And if you like kind of shift your gaze to the side, there is also one here. They seem to be a mechanism that sprays vapor into the air.
Mirin, we're high.
I'm gonna try to get at least their attention again.
But before you could get their attention,
I put-
you see Angel kind
Yeah.
of like go. Is there a problem with the food?
Oh, not at all.
Okay, well,
To be
just
honest,
call me if you need.
this soup is a
Right,
little
go back to this.
tepid.
I'm sorry. The soup is what?
It's a little tepid, you know,
Hmm.
not warm enough for a soup.
Of course. Let me. He grabs the soup. Let me reheat it.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
And
please
Of
do so.
course, your wine for tonight.
Oh,
He
thank you.
he like places his he places the soup on like the tray that he's carrying, and then he like readies 2 glasses, and then he pours you both fine aged wine.
I'm like trying to get the attention of either Mirren or Alois.
I
He anticipates you both kind of like drinking and toasting to see if
Alois,
everything is okay.
brings up the little glass.
I don't. I turn back to Angel. Look him in the eye and I ask, "Is there any reason why you need to be here?"
I am not just obligated, but privileged to see if your dining experience is as excellent as you would want it to be.
It would be if we had
As he
privacy.
says, yeah.
Oh,
Yes, please.
of course. Of course. Kind of like scoots back, puts the wine in the center of your table, gets his
I wanna-
tray, leaves.
I've never heard of this restaurant when we entered the city. You know?
So feast us.
Krabby Corner.
Why is it called a Krabby Corner and it's like
Not a
so
corner.
fancy? It's not a corner and it's too fancy for a name that has a mascot.
I'm still trying to get their attention.
Oh, right.
I kind of like turn my face again and I'm like,
Yes, Hayden.
Well, it seems like there's these things releasing gases around the inside of the establishment.
Where?
I like point out like be like the one behind Mirin.
Can I look up at the corner?
You do see a kind of mechanism that's like a humidifier, but old and like it's like sprays it through the air every few seconds.
To Mirin this time. I think there's something in the air.
mm,
Hayden pointed out a
ooh.
mechanism.
So as you do go around
Love is in the air, yo.
back into
Okay,
the
sorry.
entrance, you see the half orc kind of take notice of you again.
You seem to be back.
Yeah, I just got
You-
tired of walking in the rain.
Is that your boyfriend?
Points over to
Blaze.
Blaze.
Barely know the
Why
guy,
is everyone
actually.
so nosy? Why is everyone so nosy in this place?
Nothing, just making conversation.
Yeah. Are you allowed to do that on your shift, though?
Yeah. Why not?
Hmm. Doesn't seem like it's part of your job description.
Would you like to experience the finest food that Lorin has to offer?
No thanks, I can make my own.
Then
What if
why
there is-
are you still standing in the entrance of this establishment?
I'm just waiting for my friends.
You most certainly can wait back in the inn.
How does he know?
Okay. What? I don't have an inn?
Bold of me to assume. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you couldn't afford an inn.
Yeah. Unfortunately. It's
But-
fine.
If you don't mind.
A lot of
Mhm.
people want to go in at this time, and you do see like people kind of like clamoring in front of the door, waiting for them to enter this place.
Hmm. I thought you said you were full, so why are you like shoving me off?
People still take chances.
Okay. It's fine. I'll go. And then I'm just gonna stay here. Out of like eyesight?
Eyesight, yeah. Okay.
God. I'll actually stay here.
All right. Okay. You do stay there, and
Or maybe here. Yeah.
the only thing that you can see, oh, as you do stand there, Make me a perception check.
Ooh. Oh my god, what is with these ass rolls? Dude.
As you peer in from the window, you just see a few crates that are not labeled. A huge basket of grapes and a huge basket of tomatoes. That is all.
Rates that aren't. Okay, that's super sus for a restaurant because they label everything, and I'm just gonna take a piece of my jerky and just chomp on it because I'm fucking hungry.
As you're munching on your jerky, Miran and Alavis on the inside. What are you doing?
I send one more
I-
message.
Yeah,
Oh.
go ahead.
One more message to
Go ahead.
Mirin.
Okay.
And it's like,
Mm.
if we both get this wine on ourselves, maybe we could go through that door.
I answer back. He did say that that's the restroom. So
Mhm.
you could go anytime. I'll stay here and cast Detect Good and Evil just in case. Just in case there's something weird about this place.
Alright.
Okay.
Now he's
Um,
like prepares to stand up.
Be back soon, darling. I say.
I miss you already.
Oh, God.
We're cringing inside.
And Alois like gets up and he goes to
Mhm.
As that is happening, I cast Detect Good and Evil. Let me ping that.
Okay, please ping it.
There you go.
Okay.
so painful.
Yeah.
Okay. For the you know that there is in. Okay, as you do kind of like focus yourself, concentrating, while Alois stands up. Alois, what do you do as Mirin is concentrating?
Oh, I would like to go through this door. So I kind of like gently push it open.
As you place your hand on it, you notice that it's locked.
I thought it was
I mean, bathrooms have locks. You know, you need like a code to get in if it's like a public restroom,
Where
right?
is
In a
locked?
Starbucks.
It's ocupado, you know. It's
It's
ocupado.
ocupado.
Ocupado. I knock on it.
No one answers.
You should call for the a waiter.
Alois sits back down and he gives the table a kick so that the wine spills on him and like a glass would fall. And he's like, "Oh no!
Oh, darling,
Angel?
please be careful.
I'm so clumsy."
The bottle kind of like breaks on the floor. You do see Angel kind of like, oh dear.
Oh yes.
Goes to both of you. Are you two all right?
Yes, I just spilled the wine. I'm so sorry. Can you assist me to the restroom, please?
Of course. Please,
Okay.
let's go. He opens the door.
What have I like
You
gotten
have
from my
sensed.
Yes.
You do sense something very odd about this door that Alois is about to enter into.
Me walking into dangerous situation.
Yes.
Do I sense any fiends in this place?
A trace.
No fiends.
Like a kind of like a trace that a fiend has been here. Yes.
Oh, but Okay, but no one is like
No one
there's
is
no
currently there.
currently here. Okay. All right.
There was.
It also says that I can sense if it's if a place is magically consecrated or desecrated. Is this
Um,
place
this place most certainly
magic?
is magic.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
Um,
magic.
but
Okay.
you do
Just
feel
checking.
that the magic is concentrated within those things that spray
The mist.
on the mist that sprays through the air. Yes.
Okay. All right.
You hear the door creak as Alois is led inside. Boop. You're led inside. You feel the door behind you close.
Fuck. What do I see?
You do see crates, a barrel of tomatoes, and a barrel of grapes.
What?
This isn't a
That's not
bathroom.
even a bathroom.
Can I? Wait. I know I can send messages through things if I know the person is there. And I know Mirin's on the other side. 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal.
You are expending your
Oh yeah, I am.
component pouch. Are you counting it?
Yeah, I have been counting. I spent 10 this
Okay.
session alone.
Good. Go God!
Hey man, it's the only way to talk.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but as you kind of like reach in for the door as well, it's locked. It's been locked. It's been
You
locked.
hear, Mirin, you hear in your voice, it's locked. This isn't a bathroom.
Do I see Eloise?
Yeah, I do see Eloise. You're like, what?
I knock on the window. I just go,
Alois has his hands pressed to the window.
This is
As you-
the bathroom.
As you do come closer to one of the barrels,
This isn't the beach.
you smell something off. Make me an Arcana check.
I'm shit at that.
An Arcana and an investigation if you want to.
To put the same.
Okay. With an 11 though, with your proximity that you are in, you can smell something like a faint smell of like gooseberry from one of the crates. Like a faint smell of both like gooseberry and like you don't know how to describe it, but it is the smell of dark magic.
Dark magic smells like gooseberries?
wow, this is canon now.
This is canon now. Dark magic smells like gooseberries.
Every time someone casts
Which crate?
magic.
The crates, yes. This one in particular gives off like the strongest smell, and then all of them kind of like do emanate like a faint smell to them.
Staying within the window, so Spade can see me.
Spade can actually, you
And I
can
would
see
like
it clearly.
to try
And
and
also-
open one.
Watching everything happen.
It is kind of bolted down.
Oh.
So
Well-
it would be like you could try to if you do want to, but people are gonna hear from the outside if you do.
I knock on the window. And I just go like I show Eloise my sword and I go like,
Oh. I take out my sword
Okay.
and I will try to.
Sleight of hand me, please.
Ooh. Let's go.
With a 13 though! With a 13, as you do kind of like fiddle a little bit with the lid of the box, you realize your sword is too pointy. And it only leaves kind of like a mark on the gap within.
Put it
No,
back.
no. Yeah.
Can I open the window?
You can try.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
You do reach for the window, and it can be opened from the inside.
Oh, true.
Oh,
You
Hi,
open it just
Spade.
enough.
What are
Yes,
you
open-
doing there?
It smells like dark magic, and this isn't a bathroom.
What
Please
does dark
come in-
magic
just
smell
come
like?
inside before anyone sees.
Okay, Blaze, cover me. Do I fit inside? Please tell me I fit.
You most certainly do. Yes, yes, yes. There is no problem
Okay,
for you
yeah.
fitting in to the inside of this window. So as you squeeze your way through the window, you find yourself inside as well. On the outside, though, Hayden and Windchimes. What are you guys doing right now?
We're just chilling here.
Just for note, I want to keep my bandana on my face
Okay,
because I did
alright.
hear Hayden talk about about there's something being in the air.
Me and Windchimes are just chilling here, you know.
So I just have like a wet bandana on my face.
Okay. How about Mirren? Mirren is currently your partner
Oh,
It's in the bathroom.
is in the bathroom and not coming out.
I flagged down Angel.
Yes. It goes near you.
Yes, I can't be parted from my darling any longer. Please take me to where you've taken him.
Unfortunately, it seems that your partner has gone out. Left.
Oh no,
I'm
that
cheating on
can't
you.
be. He went to the bathroom.
I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw, and I am going to roll a deception.
Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mirren, please. Mirren!
Mirren,
just
it's a
a
9.
nine.
Let's go.
Mirren, you can do this.
18.
You can see through the thick of his eyes. His you can see that his eyes are kind of like bloodshot a little bit as you do kind of stare into his eyes, as you can tell that he's kind of lying. He takes like a gulp of his own. Yes, he is. Fortunately, he is left. So if I could just escort you outside, then.
You will do none of the kind.
And he has
I
already
stand up.
paid for the bill.
Well, that's curious, because I'm the one who pays for our dates. I stand up.
Oh, no!
Yes!
Boss
Oh.
woman, let's go.
I
Okay.
think kind of like shoulder.
I stand up.
I think that's a cue or something.
And
Maybe
I go
it's
to the
his-
door where I know that
Yeah. Maybe it's
I
his,
go to the door. That where
salary day. And he's kind of like stopping you from like going to the door. Maybe it's
He's-
kind of his.
Do I
salary.
hear this from inside?
Unfortunately,
perceptions?
unfortunately, the door is kind of like dampening everything that's
Magic
happening on
door.
the other side. It is.
Alright.
It is kind of sealed by magic. You can tell. You can say. I mean, you can tell
So-
from this. Miriam.
Do I hear noise coming closer or not?
You don't.
Okay. I'm just trying to pry this crate open with my hunting knife now.
Sleight of
my
hand.
dagger.
Please roll me sleight of hand if you're gonna do that.
Is this door? Oh, is this a door?
That is a back
That's
door.
a
Yes.
17.
With a 17, as you pry your sword on the inside and you kind of like, it kind of like opens up a little bit, and you can see from the inside, kind of like, it's kind of lined with leather as to not let anything leak out. And you see like a pool of
Blood
like
crate.
purple glittery viscous liquid.
As soon as I see this, I like hold it up enough for
Yeah.
like Eloise to see it, and I'm just like, okay, and then I close it back up again, and I like tighten the
Can I
band around my
kind of
face.
check what that was?
You certainly can, but on the other side of the room, please, ma'am, please. We don't want any trouble. It's if you are looking for your partner, he is well on his way on the outside waiting for you.
Are you telling me that my darling baby boy who loves to be pampered left on his own accord?
Cringe.
Yes, he may have left on his own court, baby. It is an emergency.
Darling baby boy.
He did tell me that there is.
There is no emergency when he's with me. There is no emergency when he's with me.
Hmm.
I don't think you understand.
Very well then. But please, please. We don't want to cause a ruckus because everyone else is enjoying their meals. So if we could just resolve this diplomatically.
You sound like a Karen trying to out your husband's mistress.
My
Oh my
darling
God.
baby boy.
May I see your manager
Yeah,
moment?
it's your manager moment.
Let's go. I guess it's time to see the manager.
Oh god.
Yes.
I don't
Um,
think you are equipped to handle this situation, Angel. So maybe you would like to escalate this to a higher member of your staff. Someone who could understand the
Oh
situation
my
better.
god! Roll me persuasion, please.
I
Came
am
to
an
life.
Ignaz.
Or intimidation. Sorry, intimidation or persuasion. Depends on you. Intimidation or
God.
persuasion.
Your manager.
Intimidation. Okay. It's the same. It's the same.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh
My
no.
name is
Oh,
Yeah,
just a 10.
let me roll,
Egnasan.
man. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, of course.
Ah!
Of course. I will go get the manager. If you could just please sit down.
You talk too much. You are wasting my time.
Please, calm down. If you could just take your seat, and then I will call my manager, and maybe you could discuss how we can make this experience better for you. I just merely work here, ma'am.
It will be better if my darling baby boy is back in my arms. That would be better.
Okay.
But seeing as you cannot do this for me, I am done talking to you.
Okay. Yes. I will immediately get the manager. The manager. You see him like kind of rush. He kind of like rushes to the other corner near the entrance as you're waiting for him. We move over to the Arcana check that Alois is doing with a 15. You can tell that you can put your finger on it on like what it's made of because you haven't really studied that field. It's not like your field of expertise, but you can tell that it is magical in nature. Maybe someone else can.
I look at Spade and I say, "It's magic, all right."
Spade?
Would I just do this? Can I can I try to recall if I have seen or heard something of the sort?
Make me a history check, please.
Why is my
Fortunately, it doesn't turn out. You can't remember anything about this. You just know that from what Aloysius said, that it is magical in nature.
All right. But it's in
I
my
wouldn't have
notes that
seen
it's purple and sparkly and it's sealed in leather.
And it is viscous.
All right.
Would
And
I
it
have not seen
is
it before?
viscous.
Yes.
Okay.
And I also.
Passing that aside, can I like ask Eloise, so like anything about Aster? You guys took a really long time.
He's not in there. And we noticed this is the only this is supposed to be the kitchen and the bathroom. And there's like something in the air out there. And also the door's locked.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out? But Miriam's still in there.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go back to Miriam.
If you can. You know what? Okay. Can I look at the door?
Yes, you most certainly can. On the other side, Marion, you also go near the door. Yes.
I go near the door.
Angel's not going back. You can tell that Angel's not going back.
Oh, and no manager is gonna come
No manager's gonna come.
to me?
No, but let's canonically say that Marin is still waiting on the manager. Okay, no. I wanna look at the lock specifically.
I am. Okay, go ahead.
The door, as you can see, it is not locked. It is just closed.
You said you were locked.
It is locked by magic.
It's locked by magic.
Okay, no, I'm going out this way. I can't
Alright.
deal with that thing. If you wanna, like... You know what? It's better if you go out this way. I mean, Hayden and Bunchimes are over there with Miriam.
alright.
Let's go out.
Okay. You both fit through the window on the other side.
Oh, skinny waist.
And then, where do you want to go? As you do go out, Mirren's still waiting for the manager.
Oh god. Okay, we're gonna
That's
make our
hard.
way
What's
here.
happening?
Miriam is
I'm gonna lead Alois towards Hayden and Bunchimes.
Okay. As you do get to Hayden and Windchimes, what do you guys do?
Yo, get Mirren out. We found purple sparkly magic things sealed in leather.
I'm like gesturing for Miriam to like come on, like go out, you know, try to get Miriam to notice the window.
As I'm looking around waiting for a manager, do I see this? I just got my arms crossed and I'm tapping my foot.
I pull Alois and just like fit his head in the corner of the window.
You kind of like smush Alois' faces a little bit, like while you're kind of like peering through the window. But at the same time, Windchimes, please make me either a history check or a general. A history check or a medicine check.
Oh, that is spooky. You're giving me the chance to medicine. Which means I will take it.
Okay.
Which means I'll take it.
Wait. Please give me a good one. Oh! Okay. There goes my shit rolls for it.
Okay.
Really bad rolls.
Wait, why is it on a? Oh yeah. God. Oof.
You have a thing about his
With-
medicine checks.
With a nat one. With a nat one, you can spend 30 minutes to scour your notes for something that resembles what they're talking about.
I was about to ask that, honestly. Because it seems so familiar.
I'm trying to just gesture
If you got a higher roll, it would take a shorter time. But since you did roll an at one, it would take 30 minutes for you to do this.
So
While
your
Miriam
witch
is only on the inside,
Which
tapping
I-
her foot, making it audible for like Angel to just ignore. You see Angel's just standing on the other side, kind of not calling anyone. And Miriam is still there. If you want to take this, you can. If you want to take this wind chimes, you can.
Take what?
The 30 minutes.
minutes.
I will.
Okay, so we're gonna let this play out. What's
Okay, so
everyone doing
Yes.
during the 30
I'm just
minutes? That
Everything.
okay.
I might actually have physical notes on that. Or
What's everyone doing while the 30 minutes are going on?
I'm just watching the back door.
Message, Mirin. Can I?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm outside. Should you be going out as well? Should I come back there?
Oh, you're outside. Well, I'm going to try to see if I can leave with like saving my face at the same time because I kind of made a scene.
But you do notice that everyone, like all of the patrons, are just like busy on their food.
Yes, but I don't want to lose face to Angel.
Of course. All right. Okay. What do you want to do, Birin?
I'm
don't
outside
know,
the window. I'm just
actually.
like,
On the other side, okay. Marin purposefully like ignoring what they're saying to you, though.
okay, well
Um,
that's happening. I'm gonna go back to the front, just so it's not sus. Cause the bouncer already.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna go through there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the front.
Yeah,
Okay.
cause like the bouncer knows I'm. The bouncer already saw me. So like I'm keeping out of his general eyesight.
Okay. You're
Um,
keeping out of the general eyesight.
Yeah. I don't know what that would be.
Because the bouncer currently is over here. By the main entrance.
I'm staying here then. Yeah. Because I still want to keep out for people passing by
All right.
for Aster.
Okay. Is Alois like after sending a message? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna stay out of this eyesight of windows, but I want to like keep lookout for Hayden and wind chimes.
Okay. Hayden is also just
Okay.
standing by a window. Yeah.
No, I'm like standing on like the wall next to the window.
Oh, okay. The wall next to the window. Okay, and
I'm
then
just watching
Mirin.
the back door.
Okay. Keeping guard on the back door. Mirin, on the other hand, on the inside, as the only remaining persona on the inside. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna check if I can open the door.
Okay. As you do place your hand on the door, you can still tell that it is kind of magically sealed.
I walk up to Angel.
Okay. As you do take a few steps forward, going to Angel, you approach him, but he doesn't seem to be like paying attention. He seems to be like tending, just kind of like eyes on the other side, purposefully ignoring.
I'm 50 meters away.
Oh,
I clear my throat very loudly.
yes, ma'am.
Your manager?
Oh, unfortunately, the manager just went out to check the supplies they're delivering to us today.
I'm on the back door.
There's no manager.
There's
I
no
don't
manager
understand
here.
what kind of service you are. What kind of service you're supposed to be giving us? No managers at all?
um, uh, uh, Make me either a performance check or an intimidation check.
Karen.
Both.
The Karen.
Girl, boss.
Intimidation and performance is the same, so I'll just like roll whatever.
Intimidation.
17.
Oh,
Yeah.
please, calm down, calm down. I merely just work here. I don't have I ma'am, please calm down, or I'm gonna call the bouncer from the front. Please, ma'am, please calm down.
Angel, stop telling me to calm down. You haven't seen me angry yet.
Oh shit!
Angel, I understand that you just work here because it's so obvious that your ineptitude would not let you be any more higher in this hierarchy.
Oh
Do you
my
understand?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am.
So now, you keep telling me that my darling baby boy left on his own accord.
Yes,
If you will open the door for me so I can check that he is not there, as you say, I will let this slide.
roll me persuasion with advantage
God.
because he's already intimidated.
Yeesh.
Karen.
Man. Fuck.
So,
I can't see.
18.
Yes, ma'am. No worries, no worries. Takes you to the door, slowly opens it again. As you see, as he reaches his hand to the magically sealed door, you can sense that the seal goes away. When he places his hand there, he opens it.
Okay. I look inside, knowing that Alois will not be there. I make a show of looking inside,
Okay. If you
and
can,
I step back out.
if you want to, ma'am, you can go inside and check.
Henry!
No, I will believe you in this time. I do not see my darling baby boy. So perhaps he has taken the initiative to pay for our date today after all.
Yes.
They grow up so fast.
Choice of words.
It's gross.
Are you a sugar mommy now?
I'm like,
It's so
alright.
gross.
He kind of closes. He
I'm
closes the
a
door.
sugar
once more.
mommy. I'm a sugar mommy. That's what I'm playing.
He closes the
Okay.
door again,
I'm a sugar baby.
and he looks at you. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
I'm a sugar baby.
Yes, you should be sorry.
God.
Um,
Mm.
what do you do now? He's just like staring at you right now.
No, when I said like yes, you should be sorry, I turned around and walked out.
Okay. So as you make your way out, uh, the door opens. The bouncer is kind of like opening the door for you, and you make your way out. You are in the clear. The bouncer does ask, "So, how was your experience? Was it amazing?"
Abysmal. All of Agnes will hear about this,
Oh.
and I will away.
As you do move away, wind chimes.
God.
You finally strike gold.
Yes.
You can tell that the purple, glittery, viscous substance is a hallucinogen called fizzle drip.
Yeah, that's what I
Ayo,
was
drip?
Fizzle
thinking.
drip.
Fizzle
Oh,
drip.
you
Goku
got
with the
the
drip.
You got the drip?
Hi, Henry.
Yes. It is a known from you see that you've already like written notes about this substance. It is unknown to a lot of people, but not to those who study it. And especially for you, you've been in and out of this place a couple of times with your traveling group. So within observation, you can tell, and within like what they're saying, you can tell that this is fizzle drip. And you know that it's illegal to have fizzle drip.
Oh, we got Shabu. Let's
Frederick,
go. Oh, wait.
what are you doing? Huh? What the fuck is your kingdom like? Huh?
Mirren, you make your way to the backside. Yeah, are
I
you gonna
make my
reunite
way
with
to
them?
the back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I go. I meet up with
Oops.
Spade
With Spade? Okay.
first.
Oh, okay, with Spade. Okay.
She's in front.
All right. Uh-oh, at the GC internet.
Oh,
Okay, but let's go first to the thing that's happening on the backside. Aloise and Winchimes and Hayden are talking about this fizzle drip that Winchimes has discovered. Winchimes, what do you want to do?
I think from the description of this concoction, it might be a very not so well known narcotic hallucinogen some substance. Uh, it's 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 very it has a very complicated production, but I'm pretty sure in the streets they call it fizzle drip. It's it's very it's a very volatile, highly addictive substance. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be illegal.
So you're telling me they're drugging their customers?
That sounds like a. That sounds like it.
Sounds like it.
So this is an illegal establishment. Okay.
Aster wasn't in there, since that is what we came here to look for.
Aster wasn't in there. Yep.
Is Mirren here?
Mirren, you
Yeah.
did go to the side
Aster
with.
wasn't in. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, you did go to Spade first. Did you say something
Yeah.
specific to Spade before you guys reunited with the group?
I just say to Spade that I felt the presence of a fiend, but just a trace of it. Could be any it could be any tiefling though. But there wasn't any tieflings there today.
So, in line with the baker's description, he has been here.
Yes.
Winchimes would like to ask a few questions to like the people who have been inside.
All right.
Mm.
So
Are we rendezvousing in the front now?
how are
Yeah.
both of you feeling? Any
How are we feeling?
any
Oh, yeah.
symptoms?
Yeah, how are we feeling?
How
Are
are we
we
feeling?
coming down from a high?
As you do notice that both of you make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
God.
I'm. Luis is just.
God. How about
Very
you,
smart.
Miriam?
Where's my roll? Wait. I already
Come on,
rolled,
man.
but it didn't go. Let me see. Why won't it roll?
Oh no, it's gonna roll like
Oh,
10
there
There
you
you
times.
go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
God,
there
the
we
eight.
Oh, there
go.
it's
it
8.
is.
With
It's
a
8.
10 and an 8. What you can sense is that like you kind of feel like you just came from like running a marathon. Failing your constitution saves, you are warranted with 1 level of exhaustion.
Of course we are.
And right now, um, you can see as you look at
Of
Hayden
course.
that Hayden
Okay.
looks like Aster.
Oh, so we doing this. So
And
we
for-
doing it like
And
this.
for Mirren, Spade looks like your uncle.
Oh, so we doing this.
Upon seeing
Why
this,
is wind chimes unharmed? What?
Because I didn't go inside.
upon seeing this, Alois had like loosened up. He
Mhm.
started talking, but when he locks eyes with Hayden, he just closes his mouth again, and he's just staring at you right now, Hayden.
I think I should give both of you
What?
a warning of some sort, as you have had exposure to the chemical. You might be experiencing very strange side effects.
I'm pretty sure the side effects are happening now.
What are the side effects? And how long does it last?
It really depends on the person, but since I assume it's their first time, it's just probably just going to be hallucinogenic or of some sort.
It lasts for
at
an
least
hour.
they're not, at least they're not addicts.
Hopefully not.
What happened? What am I seeing? Sorry, I cut
Oh.
off,
Oh,
so
it's
I
okay.
didn't hear.
You see Spade as your uncle.
Oh. Miris? Miris?
Yep, there we go.
Okay. All right. Mirren?
I go to Spade and I hold her by the hands. Miris, I've been looking everywhere for you. Oh, this is
I look to Hayden.
this is so weird.
Should I like drop the bomb or like do
Yeah,
I
drop
play
the
along? Drop the bomb.
Drop the bomb.
Okay. Mirren, the last time your uncle was seen or ever recorded was 150 years ago.
Oh, God.
You're right here. What are you talking about?
No, Mirren, I'm not here.
I'm seeing.
I am
I am
Spade.
holding
It's
you right
not.
now. You look very. You look a little smaller than I remember. But maybe
Yes,
it's just
because
like
this is Spade's
the-
height.
the-
I am Spade and not Maris.
why do you keep saying you're Spade? I don't get
If
it.
I was your uncle, would I know
is
who
this another
Spade
vision?
was?
Is this another vision? Oh
What
my god, I have so
vision?
many visions of you. You keep figuring in all of the visions that I have. It's hard. Okay.
So
All right.
this is the hallucinogen. Huh?
Okay, maybe we should like go somewhere else to like keep them safe until the effects were.
Oh, Uncle, I have all of your journals. Maybe we should go back to the inn. Oh yes, let's go back to the inn. Come on. Oh gosh.
We're
And
just gonna
I
go
just
back to
launch
the end.
myself.
Okay,
I
let's go
launch
back to the
myself into Spade/Miris and I give them a big hug. I missed you so much, Uncle, even though I've never met you before. It's like I've known you my whole life.
I have like a.
I just grumble because I'm dead. You've never seen me before
Does
because I'm
does
dead.
Spade still sound like Spade?
Spade still absolutely sounds like Spade.
Okay. So it's
We're
purely
just gonna go
visual.
back to the inn.
Yeah, let's go to the end.
Although Alois is just like staring daggers into Hayden right now. So all of you go back to the inn.
Yeah.
Okay, as all of you kind of go back into the inn, you enter the inn drenched within the rain, from the rain that you just went through. And as you do enter, you kind of can tell that it's kind of weirdly enough, this inn that you stayed at, like with Hermit, it's kind of dead right now. No one's really like doing anything. So you see Hermit.
Hermit,
Just, yes.
a couple
Yes.
of ales.
Okay, I'll get you a couple of ales.
Also, Hermit, have you seen Aster before?
Oh,
Recently?
please roll me 1d6.
What?
That's a 6.
A 6. Oh, I see, Nestor. That tiefling that you were with, the
Yeah.
really flamboyant, handsome one.
Yes, that is him.
He went over to the frilled fowl.
Oh my god.
It's a goose chase.
No.
The
He
what?
seems he seems to have went over to the frilled fowl. It's just over there, a few blocks away. Over when you turn left from where we are right now, you can go forward and then go right. You won't miss it. Trust me. It's a frilled fowl.
Okay, thank
Your
you.
friend right there. He points over to Alois. Is are his eyes usually that big?
No.
And I didn't know that you two were together. Marin's still hugging onto Spade.
No, we're
I'm,
not.
No, I'm holding his.
We're
I'm holding her
not.
hand.
Okay,
I'm
holding
her
hands.
We're
I
not.
didn't know that
I'm
you
holding
two were
hands.
together.
We're not.
It's
Have
a
you
long
met my
story.
uncle? Oh,
Oh.
my god, have you met my uncle?
No, okay, thank
World's
you
famous
so much,
music
Hermit. We'll take the
festival.
usual room, bye. And then I push Marin up the stairs.
How is your uncle? Yeah, and then, like you guys are just pushing each other up the stairs. Which Chimes is like trembling along. Are you just observing everyone?
No, I'm just saying. I'm doing that. I'm doing like that.
He's doing
The
doctor
hermit.
stuff and observing.
No, I'm doing like that hermit. I'm like, it is what
Okay.
it is.
All right. You guys have a good time now. And as you do enter your room, you're left to your lonesome with new information that Aster has been to the frilled fowl.
I lead Miris to my bed and I sit him down. Oh, uncle, I have so many things to tell you. And I take out the journals of him that I have. I've
Yeah.
been reading your journals religiously. I know everything about your adventures and I guess I just wanted to know, why did you never come back?
Spade's face is generally just tolerating, but from your eyes, Miriam, Maris is smiling and enthusiastically listening to you.
Why did you
Oh,
never come
gosh.
back, uncle?
I don't know what to say here.
It's okay.
Our family
it'll
misses
be
you.
over in an hour. You just have to bear with it or something.
As for Alois and Hayden, Alois, as you keep on like staring daggers onto Aster, Aster's just looking at you as well, staring daggers into you.
I'm not even looking at.
Yes, you're not even
I'm
looking,
literally
right?
just here drinking ale.
You see Aster kind of like drink ale as well. But as soon as he like kind of stares back at you, bites his lip.
What the fuck?
No, no.
I'm literally just slumped over the table trying to take a nap.
He's just looking at you. He's not doing anything.
You see his eyes turn from the yellowish hue to a bright red.
Oopsies.
That's all that's happening. Mirren and Mirrors. Yes, Mirren and Mirrors.
Yes.
Yes. What's going on with you now?
So the reason I didn't come back, it's because
I bought milk.
what was that one time? Oh yeah, I bought pipe weed and never came back.
And the store didn't sell pipe weed.
You see, my face is just heartbroken. Like pure emotions on my face. Just fucking heartbroken right now. Just
God.
Look, I don't know
I
what
fall down to
happened.
my knees and I sit down on my hunches and I put my hand on your knee. I'm just like in supplication in front of you.
You see Mirren go down into a bad trip.
Okay, I put my hand on her hand. That's on my knee. And I just go, but Mirren, in like the most unenthusiastic voice ever.
But it like you can hear this as like, but Mirren.
Yeah.
You can hear it like that.
But Mirren, it's not because it's
Love
not
you.
because of you. I really wanted to meet you. Well,
It's not
as
because
soon
of
as
you. I really wanted to meet you, but as soon
I'm-
as
yeah, but you know, I guess during that time there wasn't really any news of you yet. So, you know, I was preoccupied with everything that happened with the Boombanes. And I just thought I needed some time. I'm looking around the room towards Hayden and
I am
Moonshine.
spiraling. I am spiraling right now.
I'm not even there.
Oh, you're still in the tavern?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, he's
drinking.
downstairs.
oh, you're
Oh, he's
downstairs.
What am I
Okay.
staring
downstairs.
at?
Oh,
So
wait,
Eloise
no,
would be
like,
down.
we can just say that I'm drinking as well and like just on
You're
the
drinking
room.
at the table somewhere in the room, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just lumped down like, you know, make something up.
Okay, but Marin, I just want you to know something. You shouldn't be obsessed with my adventures, but you know, write your own story. Maybe.
Cringe, though.
I'm just spiraling, dude. I'm down in a bad trip. I start to hiccup, and then I start to sob.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Sobbing like
there.
big
Go
Ghibli
cry it
tears,
out.
like the way Ghibli like characters cry, just like big blobs
Just
of
like
tears.
solid blobs, yeah.
Yes.
Like blob.
They're
With,
there.
with that happening on the
You
other
don't
side,
understand.
go.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
you, you don't understand. When you left and never came back, you don't understand what happened to our family, to my father, to your brother Barris. You meant the world to him,
Yikes.
and you never
He-
came back.
Mirren, you know what? You shouldn't be saying these things right now. You know, we could meet up later, maybe. I don't know, Genda. You could tell it to me later, but right now I feel like it's the start of your adventure. Write your own pages. You, I assume you have a journal just like me, yes?
I don't think the adventure is that important as just bringing you home. I
This
need
is
you.
such a trick.
Just father has never been the same since he left.
Oh my
No,
god.
I don't feel like we
God.
should be
um,
knowing this.
I'm
don't feel
whispering
so
to
good.
everyone. Has anyone here been to Agnes? No, no. Okay. Maybe you can try starting in the city of Drew. Yes. Try to find out more.
But you're
Um,
right here.
I'm. I am only a vision.
A projection.
I am all in your head.
She's not
Look
wrong.
dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Another vision?
Um, but
Another vision?
try the free city of Droog. It was once where I met. It was once where my adventure started with the Boom Panes. So maybe you
Stared
could.
I stared down on the floor, tears still running, and my hands are curled in like just
Oh my god.
uh
It's kind of like tightly gripping
yeah, the
whatever
whites of my
cloth you.
knuckles are
Yeah.
coming out. Yeah.
You could also
I
like
can't
you could
believe
also
it.
sense that you're like shaking, that you're visibly shaking with like sob
I
shaking.
am.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I can't believe this. Another another vision?
Um.
If
And
anything, either.
I was so
Mm.
close. I was so close to completing our family again.
Oh god,
And
what the
it's just
fuck?
another vision.
Saddest moment.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Okay. Are you Zep? Are you? I'm in this weird situation right now.
I mean, I'm actually kind of more worried about because it hasn't said anything in the past
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Luis is just staring.
This is
I'm
just
literally just
staring.
slumped down.
Does he still? What's up?
In your vision, he is not slumped down. He's kind of like he is kind of like this, but he is like looking up at you. His eyes still bright red, crimson red, in fact.
My head's literally on the down
I
low.
want. I have a question.
Hmm.
Are they red like the emissaries?
He gives you a wink.
Nick.
Just gives
Yes.
you a wink.
Oh, if Marius has a bad
Hey. Okay.
trip, if Marius has a bad
Sorry.
trip, Alois will have the worst trip.
I'm having a bad trip right now. Okay.
You hear a voice come out from his mouth, of course.
Not
Hey
even
there.
talking.
Hey there.
Is that like the voice that replied to me when I tried to send a message to Aster?
You kind of can tell that kind of resembles that.
I'm going to
There's
kill
something
you.
different about it. Hey there. You like what you see?
Alois kind of like grips his torso. Say, you're not him.
Of course. I'm a figment of your imagination. You're always thinking about the ones you love.
Maybe. Who are you?
Am I? I told you. Nothing more than an illusion. So, have fun while it lasts. He gives you another wink as his eyes revert back to yellow. And with everyone kind of freaking out, we will go into a short break.
Yeah.
And we will return after a few minutes. So continue to please stay with us. Imagine being recorded. Hey, y'all. What's up? What's poppin'? So,
What's
our
up? Nothing's up.
players have constantly been playing Have You Seen My Tiefling all around town. Um,
Have
and
you seen my tiefling?
Have you seen my tiefling? And currently, they are now they're now back in the tavern, kind of recovering because two of them
I'm inspired
were
from
just
bird.
influenced
Let's
by
go.
hallucinogens. And yeah, let's see. After an hour passes, it kind of sort of like dies down. The effects kind of wear off, and Mirin and Alois, you start to see.
Can they
For
please
you,
be asleep? At least.
Huh?
I don't wanna. Okay.
It's gonna be considered a short rest for the rest of
Okay.
you if you need it.
Okay.
You start to see as your vision of Miris starts to normalize and go into Spade. Go back to like Spade's form. As well as you, Alois, you start to see Aster change back into Hayden.
Alois
Now,
kind of. Oh,
yes.
sorry. Go ahead.
What do you guys want to do? Sorry, go.
Fade canonically yawns as I did.
Alois kind of like stops looking in Hayden's direction,
Mhm.
but I feel like he's still keeping to himself, probably like on his bed, just
No,
like
I'm
holding
still
himself.
I'm still on the table drinking.
Does the exhaustion go away, or is it just the trip?
The trip.
The trip.
The
Right.
trip, but the exhaustion is still there.
Oh, I'm just keeping to myself.
Yes.
Or,
Okay.
or you still want to ask questions at the frailed fowl?
Is it frailed or frilled?
The
I
frill.
didn't really understand
It's
hermit.
the frilled. It's the frilled.
The frilled fowl where apparently Aster was there.
Yeah, we could try. Are you guys good?
I'm good for it.
Okay. Are you guys good for it? So,
Just not uncharacteristically quiet after that weird trip.
okay.
I'm just like,
Worst. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I think we can go.
Miriam and Alois kind of silent all throughout this endeavor as you journey towards what seems to be the frilled fowl. Steam rises up from this establishment as you see there is like a central point that has a some sort of like chimney system where like white smoke is billowing from. You smell a faint scent of lavender and bath salts. As you draw closer and closer, you can tell that this is a bathhouse.
I just
Slash
wanna-
brothel.
Oh
wow.
Slash
wow.
brothel.
Why did you stack
I didn't
that
have
in?
the last
Like,
part, but okay.
oh, by the
Is
way,
there a receptionist?
There seems to be no one on the outside, but you do need to go in the establishment for you.
Yeah,
To,
I'm going inside
ask
the
questions.
receptionist.
Okay, does everyone go in?
I go
Oh
in
my
as
god,
well.
everybody's scared to go in.
I go
Might
in as well.
Okay. As soon as you go in, you are greeted with a tall like a tall half elf woman,
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of like sees you from like afar. She is kind of like mixing oils at the side of the counter. She stares at you, kind of gives you a smirk. I'll be right there, sugar.
Oh god, I knew it! I knew it! I hate it already!
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, be patient now. I'm just doing just doing a little something something.
Oh my god.
I'll be
We
with
just
you.
actually.
It is.
wanted to ask a few questions.
It seems that you can't keep it in.
No, we're just
She
here to ask
goes
questions.
near. She goes near and approaches. Spade.
Perfect.
She goes near to your ear. So, what are you looking for?
Excuse me. I just okay. We were looking for our friend. Have you seen a purple tiefling around? You know, very
Oh,
flamboyant.
in this place, my dear, we do value secrecy. As she like kind of runs her hand on the side of your cheek.
Okay.
Above all else. But you know that everything can be asked for the right price.
Bribery episode.
Bribing
Oh.
episode.
Okay. How much would that be?
Oh, I'm not talking about monetary value.
Ooh.
Ooh. God.
No, because you see, it's
But I
really
do think
different.
you already know what I'm talking about. Don't you, sugar?
The thing is, we really need to find this our friend.
Of course, your friend. She catches your hand. I was always into redheads.
Oh god.
Oh,
Zep,
God.
can this? Okay. Zep, may I?
You
May
do
I?
feel
Thank you. God.
something. A door opens.
Oh my God. Are we going to see the motherfucker
Let's
now?
go.
At the very opportune moment.
But right now, it is within your mind. And you kind of go blank for a hot minute. She notices this. Oh dear. Seems that I was too much for your friend. Well, onwards to the other redhead. She goes to Hayden.
Look, ma'am, we're really just here to ask questions.
Oh, you can ask me anything, honey. Anything at all.
Yes, have you seen a purple tiefling? Looks fancy. How
But
do
of
you like
course, everything for a price.
that? I'd be willing to pay in gold.
Have I not made myself clear, baby boy? But I'm not talking about money. Some other means of compensation will suffice.
Zep, may I?
Man, Zep, I was drinking.
You do feel you do feel within your mind, Spade. As you are brought over to the side a little bit, you kind of like sit down to the side.
Yep.
People notice you kind of like
Oh,
people kind of like lose track of where you are,
Mm-hmm.
and Spade seems to have vanished from everyone's sight, with this lady still pestering Hayden.
I've got the steel of a soldier. I will not be swayed. I'm saying that as a player.
She kind of like plays a little bit with your chest, like runs her hand like up and down. You do know what price I'm talking about, do you?
No, I don't.
Then perhaps someone else does. She goes over this time to Mirin.
Oh, thank God.
Everyone's so
She just
scared.
goes near to your ear and she just goes,
Oh God.
Create a shiver.
Oh, God.
Do I see Spade at all, or
I mean,
I don't-
all of your vision towards Spade kind of like is just project. You guys all kind of focus to this lady. She's kind of towering you all. She has a lean frame, kind of muscular, kind of like muscular hands, but still kind of slender. And she has like a short torso but long legs, a bountiful bosom, and silver, like platinum silver blonde hair that goes into two fishtails going downwards, but with some hair still loose. She wears heavy makeup, but like it's always nighttime.
And does she sound like somebody I know?
It's only the afternoon.
Well, I did say to suck it up earlier.
Whoa.
So you like suck it?
What
I'm
the
taking
fuck?
psychic
No, I
damage.
cannot.
Crying internally.
Zeb.
Azaria.
I'm taking psychic damage. I can't do this anymore.
Man, just how are you feeling right now?
Just sucking and licking and whatever have you.
What is happening?
As
But
you
my
say
face
this,
is
though,
just like not into it.
you're kind of like also almost kind of trembling with how uncomfortable you are, as you
Yeah.
feel someone kind of like put his hand on your shoulder, warm and kind of long fingered. And as you look to your left, you see a half elf man with silver hair as well.
It is.
It's someone that you've seen before in the revolution.
Oh,
And in this time of crisis,
yeah.
Yes.
He appears.
Crisis.
Save the day. Love it.
Bro, ask the name. I'm really curious.
oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in.
Pretty hard to miss, but I'll forgive you this time.
You do know how to talk to a lady. And don't even try to hide it, sugar. Your reputation precedes you. Hello, Gray. Welcome to the Frilled Fowl. What can I do you for?
I was thinking of going for the usual, but maybe we can spice things up a bit.
Oh, spice things up. How, may I ask?
You have any special arrivals?
She kind of like reaches down to her counter, feels for like a button, presses it. You hear it audibly click. As a huge panel of wood kind of opens up to reveal multiple leather pieces of garment. This what you're talking about, sugar?
Okay, Zeb, I need some context.
Leather inspired garments with a few
Okay.
studded metal embedded into the leathers.
Oh my god.
Okay. I think I could take that one. And he
I'm sorry,
points to
but
something at random.
I'm sorry, Gray, but like, I'm just curious. You with them?
Oh, them. No. Don't
Because
know.
they seem to be looking for some tall fellow. You were saying you guys were looking for someone.
Yes, we were looking for a purple tiefling named Aster.
Oh. Well, he has been here,
Oh,
but not
well.
as a customer. He
Oh,
came here and he only said that he'd do a little bit of business. And for
I'd
us,
like to meet this fellow.
oh, I'm sorry, but he already left.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he already did. He went to some shop that, deals with those potions and other things. I don't know. Something that does things edges closer to you, to the body.
Well, that's exciting.
Please end me.
It's called the Crescent Cauldron. He went there, or at least that's what he told me. You see her kind of just open up like a flower, in the presence of Gray. Like even though like the others won't make her budge with the information, she just outright gives because she's like kind of eager with the reputation that you have. She's kind of eager to experience what others have experienced as well.
hmm.
Nevertheless, shall
Well.
we get down to business?
Oh, yes, we shall.
And we're
Cynthia?
going to
Cover for me, please.
Before that, madam,
Yes.
when you said Aster was here for business,
Would you
what
care
did
to
you
join
mean?
us? Oh,
Oh,
We're
You
going to
are
the
free to
cauldron.
join if you so wish.
uh, that is very flattering, but I may have to take a rain check on this menage a trois.
more
Yes,
for me
maybe.
then.
Oh, not just.
Oh,
But please.
all right. But what did you mean by business? Why did he come here?
Oh, that I'm afraid, even though Gray is here, I cannot disclose.
Oh, all right. Please do go on with your business, and we will be taking our leave.
Of course, of course. She takes Gray's hand as she ushers Gray into the back room with like a lining
Bless you.
full of like sash and beads, kind of like going inside the both of them.
Forgot to
Alois
mute.
is the
Sorry.
first one out of this place.
I'm like the
Fucking gone.
second one. I'm like the second dude going outside.
Out
And
of,
we should just go out to the cauldron.
out of sheer curiosity, and since it has not been brought up, by
Okay.
any perchance, what could her name be?
Her name? Um, no one asked, but I would reveal it nonetheless. Her name is just Sugar Mama.
Oh, okay, never.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay,
A
never.
real sugar mama.
I
All
just
right.
left.
Gone.
We're going to the what do you call it? Which cauldron?
The Crescent
I'm
Cauldron.
gonna take one for the team.
You
y'all.
take it over the team.
We're going to the Crescent Cauldron.
Take one for the team. Let's go.
I
Okay.
helped.
But you do notice something. She did not give direction. She only told you that it's the Crescent Cauldron.
I'm gonna ask a random guy off the
Of course, you certainly can.
Hello. You know where the Crescent Cauldron is?
You see a man like of short stature, like The what now?
The Crescent Cauldron.
Oh, it's just, take the next bridge over there. Right side, second house.
Thank
The one
you.
with the sound of bubbling. You won't miss it.
Thank you.
Okay.
We just go to the direction.
As for Gray on the inside, please make me Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh,
get
God.
exhaustion levels.
What is happening? As an 18.
With an 18, you stand true and more than your reputation precedes. You you
I
handle
rolled for
almost
the.
you handle almost half of what the brothel can offer.
Do I find out anything else?
With this, I want you to make a charisma saving throw with advantage as well.
It's a 14.
With a 14, you learn from the conversations that you can have on the inside that fizzle drip is made. Only you know this.
Yeah.
Fizzle drip is manufactured in the Crescent Cauldron.
Ooh.
Okay. I would like to.
Hey, you asked her a drug dealer?
Mm.
I would like to use psychic whispers.
Please ping it.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. Wait. I don't have.
Bring out your
Okay.
500-page character sheets.
No. Just let me open up my character sheet on D&B Beyond because I have it open on.
You have 15 character sheets already. Let's go.
Yes, I do. Okay. Let's move it here. Okay, so psychic whispers.
Oh, there. You can establish a communication between yourself and others. But what does it imply? Do you need to have seen them?
Oh shit. You can choose
can
one or more
see.
features that you can see.
So you have to had seen them,
Yes.
and you have to be like seeing them. So in
Could
the
I have
current
done it?
in the current
Correct.
situation that you're in, you are still in a bathhouse filled with
Could I have retconned
women
it
and
and be
men.
like, I should have. Okay, go on.
Yes.
Continue without me.
You're still in a bathhouse filled with women and men, but you do have this information with you.
Thank you.
You outlast them all. It's not done in like a long span of time, but your agility is
Yes.
notable.
What
God is getting
okay,
worse and
amazing.
worse.
I
Yes.
don't want to know this.
Let's not
I
get
wanna
into
know
detail.
this.
Yes.
This is
okay.
amazing.
Um. Yes.
As I leave the bathhouse though,
Okay.
I would want to use this item. I would want to use the figurine of wondrous power
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and speak into it. Just go like, hey Bazinga, wake up, I guess.
Oh God. I hate myself.
Bazinga.
It's the raven that you chose, right?
Yeah.
You
The
see the
silver
you see the silver raven kind of like Basinga.
Okay. Look for Marin. She's a really good looking trident. She's like blue skin,
God.
blue hair, kind of deal. Usually has like a shield, but she's with a red head priest and what do you call this? A kenku, I guess. and a discount Victor, let's say.
What do you want me to say?
Tell them, and I say this in a whisper.
Okay.
Tell them that Fizzle Drip is being manufactured in the
Crescent
what's the name?
Crescent
Crescent
Cauldron.
The
Cauldron.
Crescent
The Crescent
Cauldron.
Cauldron.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. With this, you see the raven flutter away. And how about you? You're outside of the bathhouse now. You have even been like kind of like all of the women and men that have experienced this tonight.
Not just the women, but the men too.
But the men too have
men
like,
too.
seen you out of the door. They're kind of still swooning over you.
Look at this chat,
Thanks. I
man.
might be back. I might not.
Bye.
Let's see where the wind takes me.
Okay. So where will you be headed now, Gray?
I'm gonna be headed to, because I don't know them. I'm just gonna go to the tavern.
Oh,
As a
also,
member.
I mean, I'm sorry. You do know, like,
Yeah.
she does give
but-
you the direction for, like, the
Okay.
Crescent
Fine.
Cauldron,
All right. I'll take.
if you do need to.
Let's say like I take a shorter route going there.
Okay, I'll allow it. Because they did
I
ask a different
do-
person.
But I do not still want to be seen with them.
Okay.
Okay.
So with this said, they all kind of go there. Blaze, on the other hand, like chose to go back to the tavern for now. The ones who go there are Hayden, Windchimes, Alois, and Mirin. But before they go there, a bird kind of like perches on Mirin's shoulder, and you hear a whisper.
Is it the silver raven?
It
Damn,
is
it
the
is.
raven.
It is the
Kind of
raven.
like perches on you, and it whispers in your ear
Mm-hmm.
in Gray's exact voice, and it says, "The Crescent Cauldron is the one that manufactures Fizzle Drip."
I'm just confused, but also I guess.
What did it say?
Well, it said that this place that we're going to is the one that manufactures Fizzle Drip.
Oh,
What
the
is
drugs
Fizzle
that was. Well, that was the drugs you guys were on.
Ah, I see.
That the
I was on
restaurant.
drugs.
Well, the restaurant was pumping out drugs in the air. So both you
We
and
we found
Alois
crates of it in the
Well,
restaurant.
Makes
see.
sense.
That makes sense. So
It
let's
must be the
figure
food in
But
the
that-
air.
quantity.
let's figure out why there's Fizzle Drip in the country.
Okay. With this said, you all kind of go near the Crescent Cauldron. You hear like bubbling from the inside, as the guy said, and you do smell gooseberries as you go near.
You smell
as
black
you-
magic.
It's black magic.
I'm gonna like put up my scarf up just to block out my nose.
Mm-hmm. So as you put your scarf back up, and then how about the others? What are you guys going to do?
I don't want to go in.
Well, I am wearing my mask, if that is it.
You are wearing your mask, yes.
I'm just stunned that I was drugged. So I'm just like on autopilot, I guess.
I rub Aaron's back. It's not your fault.
I'm
The comforting sound of a kenku.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
I'm gonna try to stealth behind them, but still go in as well.
Okay. I would like you to roll stealth for this, please, because you are going directly behind them. So
It's an 18.
An 18 absolutely passes everyone's passive perception. And you are stealth. Would you guys like to go in the Crescent Cauldron?
We have to at this point.
Yes.
Okay, let me bring you.
Oh.
Let me bring you to the Crescent Cauldron.
Oh,
Interesting.
HDM change.
Oh no. Why?
Wow, fog
is
of
there-
war. Let's go. Zep, for all intents and purposes, we cannot use Gray's picture. Please use spades. Thank you.
Okay, I've thought as much, but yes.
We don't want to
for-
get we don't want to get TOS, huh?
For the for the reason of yes, you are. I will just placeholder you here so you can still see.
Thank
Can you
you.
still see? Okay.
Yes.
On the other hand, I will also use Kenshin's. Yes, Kenshin. Wait, I will give you yours.
The doctor,
Um,
the camera.
Cameraman.
cameraman. There you go, Kenshin.
Camera.
That's the ye old camera, man.
Dost thou see? Yes. Okay. Nope. What? No, 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 no. Oh, wait. Just a little bit. I am going to fix this real quick.
Hmm.
Oh, it's not this, pala. Oopsies.
It's a blue token, right?
It's this one. Pala, sorry. There you go. Kenton, do you see now? Okay, cool. All right. With that said, you all enter into the Crescent Cauldron, and you see a onto the left side. You see a man kind of like just fiddling with a few bottles. You see that all around you are just like random bottles that are bubbling that you can't tell what they are at the moment. It seems to be unfinished. Wind chimes, you can gauge that the substances on this like initial like place will not kind of affect anyone and because like all of this is kind of like incomplete. So you also see like a lot of books scattered around, a lot of like gems also scattered around, a weird meat that is blue and purple to like the right side of wind chimes. And yeah, and as you enter, you were kind of ignored by the guy who's tending, and you're kind of left to yourselves. He's just really busy right now.
Hello?
He's just like fiddling a little bit over to the side. It's like, oh, hello. What brings you? What brings you all here?
Did the fancily clothed purple tiefling come through here?
Oh, what do you ask?
He's a friend of ours.
I haven't seen any fancy clothed tiefling over the past few hours. Yes, I have not.
I see.
Are you here to get something?
We might as well.
All right, feel free to browse. And if you something finds you fancy, please.
I'd like
Question?
to browse around. I'd like to browse around though.
All right.
Oh, yeah. What's
Yeah.
this? Is this a window?
Those are
things?
windows. Yes.
Oh, leading outside?
Yes, leading outside.
Yeah, wind chimes would
Leading outside the town.
also like to browse.
For those who are browsing, please make me an investigation check.
Fuck, I suck at that.
Mali.
No.
That's a not one for me, buddy. Let's
I
go.
got a
What
9.
the hell are these rolls?
I got a 9.
I'm good at
That's-
perceiving, not investigating.
Investigation.
Oh, Mirin, you there? Are you also rolling? Oh,
nat
wow.
20.
Whoa,
Nice,
okay.
Mirin.
Mirin, within all the books you see, one that kind of piques your fancy.
Mm-hmm.
There is a book entitled. God, you're gonna hate me for this. Deep sea creatures.
I don't trust it.
Deep sea creatures.
Yeah, and as you look down below,
I take it.
as you look down below the spine, and how to cook them.
What?
You take the book.
I take the book. I try to like look at it.
Okay, as you take the book, the man seems busy. He like kind of browses all around, fiddling with with like all the valves and stuff. He enters this room as you guys are all kind of browsing, shuts the door, and you hear a locking sound.
Oh. Okay.
And Mirin, as you kind of cycle through the book, everyone else, you just see hidden for you within that one.
Oh my god.
The bottles look great. Heloise, Heloise with a 6. You're kind of staring at the purple meat.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what the hell is this purple meat? Gray, on the other hand, while you are kind of like in the backside, you're kind of peering in from the window. You see that all of them are kind of like circling around, and you can't really tell what they're doing with the 3 investigation that you did. Wind chimes with a 5. You are looking at a map right now. It is a completed map of Azaria, but you already have that. So we go back to Mirin.
Yes.
Mirin, this book
what's
is in your
inside the book?
hands. You open the book to see multiple like pages of not exactly your common sea creatures that are there. You see like deep sea creatures that are unknown to a lot of people, known to you because you kind of have seen them, and you kind of were there, kind of seen them. So this information isn't foreign to you.
Yeah.
As you continue to fiddle through, oh, you already know this. Oh, okay. So but like as you reach the last few pages, you start to see diagrams of your people in it. Like the anatomical structure of what makes a trident.
Wow. That is
Is
intriguing.
there a recipe?
As you continue to shuffle through the pages, you see there is a dissection of the gills that you guys have. There is also a dissection of is it gore? Sorry, trigger warning. A little bit of like anatomical gore. So let's pause a little bit. Trigger warning, everyone. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you for reminding me, Mick.
We should really add that bot, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have a
Yes.
command.
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
Trigger warning, gore, please. Kenshin, if you don't mind, thank you. So is everyone comfortable enough to continue?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We
Yeah.
have given the proper trigger warnings. Thank you for reminding me.
That is interesting.
As we continue, you see that like tritons um, have like the anatomical structure of them have been laid out. You even see like vivid imagery of how the anatomy is broken down, how the bones work, how the musculature kind of is a little bit different because they do adapt to the underwater pressure. You see that a lot of them seem to be very scientific in nature, but the rest of the book is a cookbook. As you
So
continue to
there's no
fiddle,
recipes for Triton.
I'm not done yet. As you
Oh
continue to fiddle
shit.
through,
Oh, go ahead.
as you continue to fiddle through, you see laden in text. It's called um, Triton in Time, like Triton in Time casserole, and then you can also see Triton stew. And as you look at the back end of the book, you see a name. The name
What
is
is this name?
the name is Ryal Asherton.
Ryal
Writing it.
Ryal
Ryao,
Asherton.
Riowe, Ryao Asherton.
RIO Ryal.
Asherton.
I
Huh.
would like to take this opportunity to knock on the window, but making sure that nobody sees me as well from the outside. Thank you.
Okay. With the stealth roll that you rolled earlier, that will be enough for you to kind of like make a few taps on the window. Them to audibly hear it, and you guys see Gray on the outside.
I'm too engrossed in the book. I won't be
Yes,
able
you
to
are.
like notice this.
Door.
Wincham sees this, yes.
Chimes points at the door. It's like,
I'm gonna fit over the window.
Open the window.
God.
Fiddle
Do
with
we
the
want-
window with the intention of opening it?
Yes.
Roll me sleight of hand.
why the window? When Chimes is confused, and I'm like, why does he want to go?
I need to-
The window kind of like it opens up.
I slide it.
Okay, and you find yourself beside Mirren.
Can I
Yes.
ready something?
What do you want to ready?
Oh wait. I wanna listen if I hear the guy walking back, and if I start hearing footsteps, can I make myself invisible
I am going to
before
give
he
this to you.
opens the door?
I am going to give this to you. The guy is not there anymore.
Oh,
You can sense with like just hearing that there are no footsteps anymore in the room.
jiggle the handle.
So I guess we're looking for Aster.
What? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm shaken by what
Where's
I've
Hayden?
read.
Mirren,
We're looking
I'm sorry,
for
with the
Aster.
nat 20, I forgot to say this to you. As you
Yeah.
look down with like the end the end part of the book, you see as you go back to the front, there's something written in the flyleaf.
What's written on the flyleaf?
What's written on the flyleaf says, "To my most outstanding student, and then it's been an honor. It's been an honor to be your mentor. And then the name. You need a name?
I feel like I know what
Is
you're
this
gonna
gonna
say.
be Miris?
Dr.
This is gonna be
Draven
Miris.
Smithry.
I knew it!
Oh,
I
shit.
freaking knew it! Okay.
What's Draven's last name? Sorry.
Smithry.
So,
Symmetry.
we're looking for Aster.
You still like super hyper focus into like a book. Wind chimes
I'm
looking
just
I look to
yeah.
wind chimes. We're looking for Aster.
Did anyone ask?
The guy's gone. He's not here anymore. I can't hear him.
I walk towards. Oh, you're new. Hello.
Hello. Spade situation. Spade
Pleasure
next
to meet
situation.
you. I hold out my hand. I am Gray,
Eloise.
and I lean down and I kiss the back of his hand.
Ooh.
Eloise.
You see, please, for the uninitiated, please, Gray, describe how you look like to Alois.
Okay, so Gray is a 6'5"
5, but
half
yeah.
elf, with almost pale white skin and almost silver hair, platinum blonde, I guess you can say. He's lean, and you can see this because he's still wearing Spade's clothes. So it tugs him kind of tight, but at the same time, he does have a boob window as well.
God.
What's with boob windows?
I'm
man?
sorry, it was
Important.
unintentional, but important.
But important.
Yes. So as this happens, he looks up at you and you see his gray eyes as well look at you. Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
You are.
Eloise Larenthal.
Nice
I'm
to meet
new.
you, Eloise.
It's like traveling
Okay,
the kid for a while.
so
Guys,
where is
gone.
Aster?
We were supposed to ask the shopkeep, but he left through here, and he kind of like knocks on the door.
No
but
response.
there's no one there.
Yeah.
Try to open the door.
Sorry, Hayden?
That either means, secret passage.
Secret message.
And I try to open the door.
As you try to open the door, you do notice that it is kind of locked, but it's easy enough to pry open or rather like lockpick open if you guys want to.
May I please?
Make me a thieves' tools check.
How do I? Okay, wait, hold on.
Do you have thieves' tools with you?
I do have thieves' tools.
Okay.
I just don't know how to roll it from D&D Beyond.
That is also considered a sleight of hand. If you don't have thieves' tools, you're gonna have to roll at a disadvantage.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I do. That is a 26.
With just one flick of a wrist,
Look at the wrist.
the door swings open. It barely makes a sound,
Like magic, but better.
but better.
I say that as Gray.
With that said, you all enter the room.
I want to go in. Yes.
Okay.
I look behind me and
I
I
do
just
go
like
in.
look at Mirren, trying to gauge.
Mirren, how are you?
I'm still staring at the book. I'm just like, I'm still staring at the book.
I walk up to Marin and I just go, I'm so sorry for everyone if this is uncomfortable. I just walk up to Marin and I hold her by the shoulders. So I'm behind her. I hold her by the Marin, ever the studious. Let's go. We're looking for Aster, aren't we?
Oh yes, yes. I say this as I slide the book inside my pack.
That 20 gives you trauma. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Marin just stealing.
You
Okay.
keep the
I
book,
just
Aaron?
I keep
I
the
look
book.
at
Yeah.
I look at Marin and I just do that. Okay,
Put the book in your pouch,
we'll go.
in your bag, and then you all kind of go in. As you do go in, you see a some sort of like thick pipeline from the base of the wall, um, curving downwards to the floor. There is also a valve on it, and I would like everyone to please make me a perception check as you go in.
Yay.
Either look, whatever's better for you, perception or investigation, please. Wow, 23, a nat 20.
20.
Everyone rolling perception.
Yes, everyone rolling.
I'm really bad today. What the hell?
With
15.
okay, 15. Okay, with a nat 20, Gray. As you observe around, this is once again like kind of one of the rare times that you do appear. Spade seems to be a little bit silent in your head. Also, Nick is also kind of preoccupied. You hear weirdly enough, you kind of hear munching sounds, but you ignore it.
Yeah. Okay.
You go near the pipe, and you see a kid's toy doll on the side of the pipe without its head. And on the shelf, you see a bottle of what seems to be red wine in a big pitcher, and aged wine in a black bottle on the other side of the shelf.
Okay. You see, the thing is, I'm not really good with these puzzles sort of things.
A puzzle?
But I relate to them. Like, oh,
So red wine bottle and a what?
black, aged wine in the black bottle,
Mm-hmm.
and then red wine in the big pitcher, and then a headless toy doll.
Is there like an...
What?
I don't know what to do. Hold on.
Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Right now, as you do observe, there seems to be nothing else. There is a window leading to the outside, but that won't give you anything.
Right.
Can I pick
And
the doll up?
You most certainly can, yes. As you do pick the doll up, you see that it is smeared with a little bit of blood.
Is there like a hole where the neck was, like going in? Is there...
There is, and it seems to have a lot of the stuffing put in it, and it's kind of drenched on the bottom part with blood.
Where's the blood lead to?
You see that the blood starts and stops where the doll is currently. There's just a little pool of blood within where you picked up the doll.
Can I inspect the red wine?
The red wine, as you pick it up, seems more viscous than it should be.
And I smell it.
My god, let's go.
You smell it?
Yes.
You take it closer to you, but as soon as you are in whiffing's distance, you realize that it smells like iron.
Okay, that's blood.
Blood.
What's in the other bottle? I want to smell the other bottle as well.
You take the other bottle, Hayden?
Yeah. I
Okay.
want to smell what's.
As you do take the other bottle and you kind of move it around, you see that it's not totally black.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be something on the inside. What's making it black is a residue from what's inside.
What does it look like?
It seems to be like a pillow-shaped piece of meat
It's the
that's a little bit porous.
So that's a piece of meat right there.
If you make someone with medical expertise look at it, they might determine a little bit more what it is.
Wind
Wind
chimes.
chimes.
Might
Hey,
be
wind
a
chimes help.
disadvantage. Ah,
Look at this piece of
Um,
meat.
this
Look at this piece of meat. Okay.
I give
Mirin,
the bottle
yes?
to wind chimes.
Is Winchimes going to inspect it?
Yes. Winchans, make me a medicine check. Mirin, what is it that you're about to do?
I hate the gimmick, Zeb. I hate the gimmick.
But you love it when you're at an advantage.
Siyempre.
Oh, okay. With a 12, that actually still saves. Mirin, yes, you were gonna do something.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask if he wants me to roll it instead, but a 12 made it, so yeah.
Winchimes, this is liver.
Oh.
Human
Interesting.
liver?
Interesting. Not from. I can't really tell much.
By
About
the size, yes.
it seems to be humanoid liver. Not
Humanoid.
sure what,
There you go.
but humanoid liver. What really intrigues me is how he put it in this bottle.
Actually.
Right? Right?
So we have liver, blood, and a headless doll.
I want to
You have
crouch
it
down. Oh,
Yeah,
where
the
the
doll
blood
is still
was.
in your hand.
Yeah. But like
Oh,
the
so
blood.
as you crouch down, it is just a puddle of blood.
Yeah,
You-
like is it leaking from the
Oh,
valve?
from the valve?
like
No.
From the wall?
You hear, as you do crouch down, you hear dripping. And it seems to come from the doll.
It's dripping blood or
Mhm.
squeeze it? Like bring it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the blood pours
Oh.
out.
Mhm.
And the rest of the cotton stuffing seems to get drenched as well with the blood. And you feel something squish weirdly on the bottom side by the doll's feet.
That is not normal, I think.
Is there like a way I can check? Is
Yeah.
there like a tear in the fabric or
There is no tear in the fabric, but there is an opening on the top. You can pry it out if you want to.
Yeah. I will.
So you pry it out. Cotton, 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 human tongue.
Ah,
I drop, and as my hands are like drenched in blood, I kind of just look away and like snap my fingers to like prestidigitation it away from my hand.
So
The
blood,
blood.
tongue.
As soon as I see this, I put my hand in the pitcher.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay.
I didn't expect that.
As you put your hand in the picture, you feel something on the inside.
By the way, what's the valve thing?
Huh?
The valve thing.
You still haven't noticed it yet.
Nobody
I mean,
has
you
seen
still
it.
haven't like expected it, but as it does seem like a functioning valve. There is, yeah, you most certainly can. Would you like to turn it left or right?
Like
Lefty,
I want to
lefty,
turn it right,
righty,
and if it
righty,
doesn't
Lucy.
turn, I'll turn it left.
Lefty Lucy,
Lefty
righty.
Lucy.
I don't
Righty tighty.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey, y'all.
I'll turn it
know
left. I'll turn
directions.
it
I'm
left.
gay. So
Okay, left. Okay, left. But on the other hand, Spade, as you hand on the thickened kind of blood, it kinda resists just a little bit because it's kind of coagulated now. So
Can I
as
pull it
you
out?
pierce your hand through it, it kind of like coats your hand like pudding.
Ooh. Okay.
And as you kind of feel for what's inside, kind of feel hair.
Oh. Oh.
Can I pull
Attached.
it out?
You kind of like want to pull it out, but it's kind of stopping because of how tight the top part of the picture is.
Okay.
But from what you can tell, it seems to be like a head.
There's a head inside this thing.
How's this guy putting these things in?
But
The
what happens when I
Put the
turn the valve
doll
to the left?
As you
in
do
the-
turn the valve left, you do notice just now that there has been a current continually flowing, and it just stopped.
Oops.
You feel a rumble on where the shelf is.
Which shelf?
The shelf that you're staring at right now.
Can I just like hold on to this to the picture and the
Okay, you hold on to both the picture and the thing, and then a latch opens up from the bottom. The shelf sinks down, and what you see before your very eyes is a burrowing tunnel to an underground, maybe secret lair.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Red tunnel.
You see that it's just boarded up with like a little bit of like dirt on the sides. It can fit all of you. It can fit like one by one of you to go inside. But it's a tight squeeze.
I'll go down first.
Okay. You are going down first. And as you do go down, you see like a tunnel-like structure with walls that have been dug, but it's been like it's not freshly dug. It's like dug for like years now. It's been there. And before you move, how are the others?
I'm gonna set down the pitcher and the bottle.
I
Okay.
wait
And
for
then-
everyone.
No.
My choice
Follow
waits
Hayden.
for everyone.
All right.
I follow as well.
Okay.
I'll go in after Miriam.
Yeah.
All right. So as everyone kind of like goes in,
Do we move our tokens in? Okay.
yes, the smell of iron gets more pungent through the air. You hear a screeching through the valves as the whole like flowing process is stopped.
Why is there a rock?
Is this a rock?
I'm sorry, because that's the only other thing that's here, other than the pipes and the
It goes
whatever.
deeper over here.
Oh,
It does.
Try to. What is this?
As you all go deeper, I would like you guys to make I'd like you guys to make a Constitution saving throw
Oh fuck.
and also a perception check.
Con
Oh,
save.
24 for me on con
Perception.
save.
The 7, and this is
Oh shit.
perception.
So 11,
19 perception.
Oh god.
11 perception, 20 for constitution.
914.
6 constitution, 16 perception.
725.
For
719.
those with less than a 10 in the con save,
Is that everyone?
Yeah.
That's
No.
you
everyone.
feel like everything that you've eaten from the rest of this whole day and last night is kind of like wanting to come out.
No,
You
my
feel the
rabbit.
urge. You feel the urge to vomit it all out as you perceive the smell getting more pungent, and it mixes with a smell of rotting flesh. It kind of smells so offensive to the nose that it's no matter how much you think you'll get used to it, you just don't. It smells like a rotting piece of meat that's been set out for a long time, that's been already molding, and it feels like it's assaulting your nose.
I'm gonna raise my bandana once more.
Can prestidigitation help alleviate?
At this moment, it makes it worse.
I stopped doing it.
What about the perception check?
The perception check, you see, you perceive like everything that's kind of like offensive and foul smelling, right? But you can also feel the air kind of get thicker as you go forward. As you see a huge kind of like container with a huge like valve on up top. It is like a huge water tank that is copper. You see it letting out steam every 3 seconds.
Can I open it?
Do you want to open it?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't.
Make me a strength roll to see if you can open it alone.
There doesn't seem to be any other place where we can go to.
Yes. Currently, right now, this is the only place I think you can
Can
go to.
I roll athletics?
Sure. Yes, I'll make you roll athletics. Go ahead.
Twelve.
You see the
Can I
steam
try to
kind of
help?
letting out. How will you help? Would you also roll your own, or will you let Hayden roll at an advantage? And how do you help him?
I'm just trying to. I'm just gonna try to like, as he's pulling, I'm just gonna like push.
Oh, on the other
So-
side.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna give him the advantage.
Okay. I would ask, like, where are you right now? Because Hayden should be over here, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
should be
I'd
over
be
here,
Yeah, I'd be here.
and then Mirin and the others. Where are you guys at?
I'll stay where I am.
Okay,
I-
Mirin.
Yeah, I'm staying there.
Watching
Okay.
the back.
You'll be rear guard. Okay.
Yes.
Both of you. Oh, okay. So with the 21. With the steam escaping from the inside of this airtight tank, both of you please make me another constitution save
Oh god.
with
Ooh,
disadvantage
wow.
because you are in close proximity.
Oh my god, let me just roll
17.
again. That's a 10.
I'll definitely roll again. That's a 9 for me.
Both of you take 2d6. That is 7. Both of you take 7 damage. As the smell penetrates, you kind of like vomit, just because of the combined scent of just the escaping steam makes it all worse. It's hot and like kind of sweaty, and it smells like old gym socks with crusty like that crusty underpants smell, and also
Uh,
like a dead rat.
Mm.
but what do we get for opening this?
But as soon as you open, it kind of like pries upwards, and within your eyes view as like the lid opens up, you see from the inside churning like liquid that's constantly spinning, and it kind of resembles the fizzle drip that you that you once saw.
It's made out of people?
Where is this fellow that went down? Have any of you seen the man?
No.
So
Is there a way to stop this mechanism?
It seems to be constantly spinning, and as you're all there, for the side of your ear, Mirren, with a passive perception of 16, you hear the words
Mix, mix, swirl, mix.
oh my fucking god.
Someone is talking. Someone is coming.
Just another day. Customers are here. I love my job.
I'm going to hide behind the tank.
Okay, you hide behind the tank as
Thank you.
to the side of wind chimes appears.
I was about to go and
I was gonna go invisible.
and
fuck.
like go and draw my sword, like hiding behind like this corner in a way where it's outside of their vision.
It seems that me loyal customers are here.
You see that the one from like the outside from earlier voice has changed. You see a little bit of his forehead kind of inflamed onto the left side, with like some pus dripping down from his left eye.
Ah,
Are you here to buy a little bit of the product?
nice.
What?
So,
Yes?
Oh, well, you seem to be customers. I love customers.
Struggling to even walk towards you guys, you see that his foot leaves, like as his foot drags down to the floor, some remnants of his flesh even like leave the grounds, that the trail that he's stepping on.
How many would you like?
Just a vial?
A vial? We don't sell in vials. Silly.
Oh, yes. So silly of me. How do you sell these products?
They told me to only sell in bulk. Crates. That's how we run business. You
Oh,
don't seem very accustomed to the sellers. Who's your boss?
actually, we were looking around to see where's the best place to buy Thistle Drip. We're kind of in the market and we're just, um, looking.
How do you know about Fizzle Drip?
We
You're not supposed to know about Fizzle Drip. It's not even called Fizzle Drip. It's not supposed to be called Fizzle Drip when we're transacting.
well, that's what our boss calls it.
Yes, that's what our boss
Who is
calls
your
it.
boss?
Oh, guys.
I do
Vane?
say. Oh.
Oh.
Never mind.
Vane? Roll persuasion.
Oh shit.
I
Ooh,
didn't want to say
what
that.
are we
I didn't want
doing?
to say that
I wanted
because
to say. I've
I
been
had
thinking.
really bad.
No,
stuff.
my second. I wanted to name someone else.
Oh, 20, baby!
Shit!
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Vane is a loyal customer. Would you like? How many would you like?
I turned around to the group and I'm like, how many did our boss said? he
Vane
wanted?
requires your
boss.
whole stock.
My, wow. Vane is really generous. Although he usually sends someone else to pick up a shipment for him.
Well, the usual isn't here.
What happened to him? Nice boy.
Got into an accident.
Oh,
Psionic
Broke his arm.
whispers. Please let me use a psionic whisper.
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I want to talk to Hayden. I just peek over the tag. Who's the usual?
No, that's just
It's a
Or-
No,
lie.
ask him who's the usual.
Little giggle.
So what's the you? I haven't really known the usual. So what was his name again?
oh, there is this tiefling lady who goes to my shop every 2 weeks. Lilith of the Crimson Dawn.
I see. Well,
That's who Rain sends.
well, we heard Lilith got into an
Alright, let me
accident.
just roll a d6.
You really do ask a lot of questions. Are you sure you Rain's people?
Yeah,
I
we're just
kind of like
we're like new to the job. I'm
with
very
the-
sorry.
Right.
We're not
on-
usually the ones who do
He's
the
new.
whole bartering.
Oh,
I'm so sorry about that.
alright. Mr. Fancy Pants.
And what of it?
How many do you want? The whole
Well,
shipment will cost you around 35,000 gold.
Don't make me repeat myself. Vane wants the whole stock.
Yeah, but Vane usually pays up front.
Well, things are different right now, aren't they?
I don't like change. I hate change.
Look, since we don't got the money for the whole stuff, how about you give us 2 crates instead?
2 crates. That I can do. 1,000 gold.
You all want to pitch in?
We don't
I
have
don't think it reaches.
I have
we don't have
um,
money for that.
oh
You
god,
see him
I
drink
don't
this,
want
like-
to waste.
Green,
Hayden,
green
just
glowing
like-
liquid on the side of his mouth.
I do this in my free time.
You know what? Maybe we should take our business elsewhere.
alright. I mean, you won't find Fizzledrip elsewhere. I'm the only one who makes it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's rude of me. The name's Ryo. Ryo Asherton.
I hold my warhammer.
Oh.
From behind Marin, can I just grab her back or whatever?
You know, my friends do call me a really great chef.
That
Are you now?
well,
Yeah, I know a lot of
Specialty.
recipes.
What's your
Since-
specialty, Raya?
Oh, you know, the usual. I do a lot of good beef. I do a lot of, chicken, some exotic meats if you want them, lamb, sheep, sea creatures as well, jellyfish. Oh, and Vane's favorite, tritons.
Vane's favorite.
Wow.
Tritons.
We
Right.
mustn't keep our boss waiting.
You should come for dinner sometime.
We should go.
I can cook you up a fine feast, and I can cook you up if you know what I mean. I'm just joking. I don't cook customers.
From behind Marin, I just go, Marin, if you wish, it will be done.
So,
Hi.
are you going to take your business elsewhere, or are you going to buy from me?
we have to put our business elsewhere. We were, our boss just told us to pay with our own money, and
I raise my
we weren't
hand and
expecting this.
do a guiding bolt.
Oh.
Oh, okay,
Right
okay.
between you.
You immediately launch a guiding bolt through the air.
Let's go.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
God,
24.
24.
It absolutely hits.
Gosh.
But
Yeah,
before,
alright.
as it flies through the
Spoken
air,
there.
roll for damage, please.
Yeah. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. 15.
It sears through the air as all of you kind of, as like the whole cave system is illuminated as through the air, and it hits him square in his inflamed head. It pops up. It bursts the inflammation as it spurts out like kind of green fluid. Why the hell did you do that? Who are you all? He reaches from his backside to reveal a huge cleaver in his hands. And this is where we will end tonight's adventure.
I was like before the moment, like, can I before we end, can I do something?
Yes, what do you want to do?
I like drag Alois out of the way and switch positions with him.
Okay, I'll allow it. If Alois says yes. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm
There
doing
you
that
go.
and like just drawing the shield and the sword.
So like it ends with like him like brandishing a huge butcher's cleaver, and he says, and that's where we'll end
Oh
This-
my god.
tonight's
Yes.
session. Thank you for watching,
God.
each and every one of you.
Is that up?
Next session, we will see Mirren take sweet revenge.
What the fuck?
That
Thank
was
you
Where were
all.
they getting those tritons?
Thank you all for playing. And with that said, we will see you all next Sunday. Thank you and good night.
Night.
Bye,
I
everyone.
guess.
Good night, everyone.